favorite?
Twix.
Ooh, Twix.
Yeah.
Plastic.
Yeah, I like it too.
Plastic.
You know, those are great.
Left or right?
And you get 2 stick ones. Yeah, you get 2 sticks in each bag. Yeah, I like that. It's a good option.
Not for Halloween though. You only get
Which
one
one,
tiny
the
one for
The
Halloween.
left or the
Yeah,
right?
I would have to say candy corn is probably the favorite
Ugh.
top right.
It's nostalgic, really.
Do you know if you stack them, they look like a corn cob? That's why they call them candy corn.
If you stack them, how do you stack candy corn?
Like a corn.
Like
yeah, if
corn?
you stack them from.
Marcus,
You
because
could- you could make
they
a
look like
whole
corn.
house.
I'll show you.
Yeah, yeah.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna build you a tower of candy corn.
No, I'm just gonna Google it.
Adele's new song. Have you guys heard this?
Hello.
It's really
It's
good.
very good.
Mhm.
I'm not even a big Adele fan.
Well, she's
It reminds
delving
me.
into like EDM almost, you know.
We still got to get into some of these controversial Halloween costumes. Notice the theme here today. We're a little Halloween theme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some Walmart is banning some costumes. We'll get into why. Plus a little Lamar Odom update. Plus also Justin Bieber walked off stage this past week here.
Oh well, his Sorry song is doing really good though. He's on a winning streak. People
Yeah.
like it.
He is. The last 3 songs he's put out have been pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think that the little Wiener Fiasco kind of...
Wiener Fiasco? What was the Wiener
no, the
Fiasco?
Little Wiener Fiasco.
The little Wiener Fiasco.
No. I heard it was a big
Quite
Wiener
large.
Fiasco.
Yeah.
It's a good
Is
size.
it? All right, average size.
It's not
Wiener
fun size.
Fiasco.
Plus Forbes magazine has its annual list of the top earning dead celebrities. Yeah, do we have a changing of the guard? Maybe. Maybe. We did have some recent deaths, celebrity-wise. Joan Rivers, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
All right.
All kind of very tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Plus a couple weird stories along the way. Plus our guests. I love it when our guests come in here, especially the ones that we got today. We got a slew of guests
Oh,
joining
okay.
the studio.
Oh man, I'm really excited about this.
Samantha of Clutter Cleaning. Her last name is actually Clutter, so she has Clutter Cleaning.
I
That's
saw
pretty
this.
cool.
Yeah, Samantha. And she's going to come in here. We're actually going to be talking about there was a kid that was killed recently. She's a big advocate for getting the awareness out there about this killing.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that for a little bit.
Okay.
But I want to ask her some cleaning questions too. Like, what's the dirtiest house you've ever been to?
Oh.
I mean, what
Worst
is
thing
just
you've ever had to clean?
Yeah.
what is the most grossest? And you don't have to give addresses. You can
Yeah.
if you want. But,
Oh.
but man, I can just imagine what some hoarder's house you've been to, Samantha.
Ew.
Dead cats under the couches.
That's really
Oh,
gross.
jeez.
That's
Right,
a
ever
good
watch
thing.
that show?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Ew.
Magdalena Moore, yoga master instructor.
Yoga mat.
She was in India.
Yeah, she just
She
got
was,
back.
yep, she just got back from India. She was there for a month.
What was she doing in India?
She was
Selfies.
practicing yoga with a guru.
A guru. You see that? Clarksville, you got your own guru approved yoga instructor. And she's going to be setting shop at the
Tree of Life.
Tree of Life. So yeah, we're going to talk to Magdalena for a
I like
little
Tree
bit.
of Life a lot.
Yeah, me too. Me too with Yvonne over there. Good people.
She brings snacks.
Yeah, she does bring snacks. Healthy snacks. Greg Parks of O'Connor's will be stopping by.
Always good.
We got the big Halloween costume contest going on tomorrow at O'Connor's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be emceeing. DJ Yates on the mix.
Oh,
Yates.
Yeah,
Plus Laura Kay, the Tilt to Kill, will be coming in here when we do our Bijo Padula Halloween costume
She a
contest. You know what? She will be a judge.
Yeah, our celebrity judge.
A celebrity judge.
Let's do it.
She's so hot.
Yeah.
She is so hot. Plus also, live music will be Steve Means. Yes. Love me some Steve Means. He's playing the Gilroy tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out of Nashville. He's a pop artist. And this guy's fantastic.
He's
So
really
talented.
good.
So
yeah.
talented.
He's like the mature Justin Bieber.
Mature.
Right?
Or like the immature John Mayer.
More talented.
Yeah, the immature John Mayer, but the mature Justin Bieber.
Yes. John
So
Mayer's
good.
crazy.
And he looks like Bieber too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Steve
Come
Means?
on.
Yeah.
I'll be making fun of him.
Yes.
He's just pretty.
He looks like Bieber.
You can't help it.
We'll compare the naked picture of Bieber and Steve Means. We'll see if it matches up.
Ew.
Plus, yeah, I got to hang out with this gentleman yesterday at Wicked Good Sandwiches. Dizzy of Love Blood Ink Tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what a story this man's got.
Wow.
He's a veteran, served his nation for many years. And yes, I got to tell you, he's got this this tattoo shop that is veteran-owned, veteran-ran, and is a top quality shop here in Clarksville. And you want to know why he got the nickname Dizzy?
Yes.
He likes to
Drink?
stand and
No, he
run
doesn't.
around with his head on a baseball bat
No.
and stand up and try and run races.
No, he got the nickname while he was in Fallujah.
Oh, I know why.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fallujah was a doozy.
Yeah, Fallujah was a doozy. All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, Sky, locally, what do you got for us?
Well, we've got a Hastings robbery suspect is apprehended here in Clarksville.
All right. Plus, also, it's Friday, so we're going to get into what movies are coming out in the theaters this weekend with Mark Owens. Mark Owens, you do very good with the picking. Plus, you're looking very good with the fantasy football already this week.
Oh,
A little early.
Yeah. Your boy Edelman, how many points did he score?
I think we got around 20.
That's good for one
That's
player.
not bad.
That's
That's
good.
exactly what the rest of them need. Follow suit.
That's right. So Mark can continue his winning streak of 1. Plus, yeah, you know everyone gets pumpkins, right, on Halloween?
almost, yeah.
Well, they're dangerous for our health.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't get them this year.
We got some studies that have been released about, pumpkins.
Come on.
Are they on steroids? They're huge.
Everything is bad for you.
I know, yeah.
Everything.
Hair.
Yeah.
So, Clarksville, your conversation is about to begin. You don't want to miss it. Here in the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Alright, I'm getting coffee and closing the. Can I close those doors? Joe.
Yeah, it is. I think it's definitely up there close next door.
That's candy corn art. That's
Yeah,
people
I
don't
would
do
love to
that.
see
That's
this.
like glue and stuff. Come on.
Oh, I see. Well, that's cool.
No,
I
it's-
wasn't thinking
when-
about doing it
when-
that way.
When you take out a piece of corn and you put it, it's the same
It's not
thing.
exactly the same, but yeah, it's the same.
It's the same. and
I
you
wasn't
can
even thinking
stack.
about stacking it like that. For some reason, I was thinking of stacking it like literally upright.
Nobody believes us, man. Nobody listens to us.
No, not until it's too late.
Because they're stupid. They're all dumb.
The ultimate. Oh, rough start. That was a rough opening.
Good job.
Go back. Can you dance for the camera?
Dance.
Chief AJ, he's
Stop Apart was your local authorized dealer for the underground pet containment system which comes with federal housekeeping services. With Stop Pet Security Systems, we're able to customize systems to specifically fit the needs of your property, and with our gentle steps training that we will introduce your pet to the system and at a
fill that out just so we got all that information.
Give us a call today at 931-278-7151. That's 278-7151 and let us show you how to preserve the natural beauty of your property and at a price you can afford. There are over 4,000 chemical compounds exerted.
Barry Bear's gonna bring some froyo.
Yeah, Froyo. Froyo. We call Froyo. I always make sure I'm like the first one to get it. Yeah. If you notice the chocolate and truffle is coming in. That's the first thing I always grab.
We need you when we open the show.
Yeah, I took your 4 Camel Boulevard way, and it was.
Speaking of,
Oh, somebody else's.
I took a different way to try and make.
Is there not a corkscrew here?
You know
Take
what?
that outside.
Just, yeah, he's got it outside. He's stomping on the back door for some reason.
Oh my God, you know you got a cork.
I'm pretty sure there's a corkscrew somewhere here.
I used to have a knife where if I have my car, I have one in it, but I don't have my car. Highway 75.
Desco, you know.
Doc, you ain't got one.
Huh?
cool with like.
I put a spell
Yeah,
on
yeah,
you.
yeah. Keep doing that Halloween folder there. The cool stuff.
I put a spell on you.
Werewolves in London, all that good
Yeah.
stuff. Not the crap Halloween in that folder.
Why not?
You gotta do Jeepers Creepers.
Why'd you put crap in there?
I don't put crap in there.
Put crap in there.
I thought you were drunk when you did it.
He never stops working. When's he supposed to do it?
When he drinking.
You know?
And when you get hungry, you know, you ever notice how alcohol affects you fast?
Oh yeah, that's great.
I always got it. That's why I know I'm not a drinker. So. I mean, my couple of drinks, and that's it.
Your hair holds a curl so well.
I just did it.
Like mine does, like on the way here, it's like
No.
done. Mine's
You gotta put hairspray in it when you do it.
I need better hairspray.
Did he get it?
Can you close the door, please, Sam?
Yeah.
Thank you.
This one kind of sucks, but it's alright.
I like this one. And ow,
I did ask you immediately as I
I've got to hand it to myself. I do a really good laugh.
It's me handsome.
Yo, welcome back.
I love this dog suit Ernesto has.
It's not a dog suit, it's a
It's
Wilford suit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do
He's
girls
Wilford.
like that? That's a special group of people
A
that do
special
that, isn't it?
Those are called furries, and
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
Okay. You just like wearing the
Fa-
suit then, but you are not a furry.
Because it's Halloween, or it's coming up to
So-
Halloween. and-
Furries? They're called
Once a year,
furries.
he's a furry.
They're people that like to
Furry.
dress up in like mascot costumes and be intimate with each other.
Yeah.
Scott.
Ernesto, how much did you pay for that suit?
Too much.
No, it's alright. I mean, you used it for 5 years now? How many years?
This will be the third.
Third year? Yeah, so,
Worth
Yeah,
it.
he's
Worth
getting his
it.
money's worth.
yeah, 100. That's good.
Do you also sleep in it? It looks very comfortable.
It is super comfortable.
Does it have footies on it? Oh, good.
Why do they gotta cut the grass while we're on the air? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why do they gotta cut the grass when we're on the air? Unbelievable.
Well, it should be the last time of the year, I'll tell you.
Well, yes, Halloween is upon us, and yes, the energy department is trying to ruin it for everyone.
Oh,
And yeah, they now say that Halloween pumpkins are contributing to climate change in a pretty significant way.
Come on.
What?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
They say that 1.3 billion pounds of pumpkins are produced in the U.S. every year. That's just the U.S.
That's a lot.
Okay, and however, the after Halloween, the rotting jack-o'-lanterns are tossed away,
Mm-hmm.
adding 253 million tons of solid waste to landfills.
But then don't they
Yeah, they're
disintegrate?
natural decaying waste.
Exactly.
Well, listen to this.
Soil
They
food.
fall apart after one night.
Hold on, jump to gunners.
Okay.
The waste then decomposes and eventually turns into methane, which is a harmful greenhouse gas that plays a part in climate change,
Okay.
with more than 20 times the
Yeah.
warming effect of carbon dioxide.
Right.
Oh,
Okay, so two things. Why haven't we harnessed the power of methane like they did in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome? Why aren't we using it as an energy source
well, Sky,
instead of letting it destroy the environment?
you're so smart.
There we go.
On the upside,
Okay then.
scientists are working on ways to turn the rotting pumpkins into biofuel.
Yeah, duh.
Duh.
Duh. They've only had methane since the 80s when they made that movie and had that idea.
The pumpkin-powered
Jesus.
Honda Civic.
And the pumpkin, I
Can't
throw
wait.
my pumpkins out in the woods and they grow new pumpkins.
Ever see the
Like-
True.
videos on that guy, Mr. Methane? He's able to fart on command.
Ew, no, I
No,
haven't seen
he's
that.
amazing.
Way to take something awesome and scientific, like wow, that's brilliant, and then make
Farts.
it poop.
No, but Mr.
Way to
Methane,
make it everything poop.
like he did the national anthem with farting. It was
Oh.
great. He's able to do like happy
I
birthday
can't
for
imagine
people.
your search history on YouTube. Do you save it?
I clear
Are you
that
gonna make
history
that
on a
public?
daily basis.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah,
God forbid children get a hold of your computer.
no doubt about it. But yes, it is Friday. It is time to go over what movies are happening and being released this weekend, and then we're gonna pick to see which movie is gonna be the number one, as we always do. Mark Owens, take us there.
All right, new movies in theaters brought to you by Hops Road on Strawberry Alley. As all always. Not a lot coming out this weekend, Joe, surprisingly. First up, Our Brand is Crisis. That is a veteran campaign manager, Sandra Bullock, is sent to war-torn South America to help install a new leader, but ends up battling her long-term rival, Billy Bob Thornton. That's rated R.
All right. I just missed everything that you just said because I was distracted.
You heard Billy Bob Thornton and rated R. That should just make
what's
it number one.
what's the
pick.
name of the movie?
Our Brand is Crisis.
Our Brand is Crisis. Okay.
Sounds extremely boring.
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Then why would it be rated R? Language?
Exactly. Rated R movies are always good.
Rated R movies have explosions and boobs.
That's not true. Ever see that striptease with Demi Moore?
Oh,
that
that
was
was
rated R, and that was
What a-
horrible.
Ah, that's terrible.
That was a terrible movie. That was rated R. The other one, striptease with
Elizabeth Berkley.
I was gonna call her Jessie.
Yeah, from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you
yeah.
talk about Showgirls.
Showgirls.
Yeah, that was NC-17.
That was also terrible.
No, I like that one.
Oh no, I hated that
I
one.
like that one. The pool scene's great.
Striptease wasn't bad.
No.
I like Striptease because it had that I can feel it squishing between my toes.
Oh yes, that's
When he
right.
covered himself in Vaseline,
Yeah.
the politician.
Oh.
Yeah, that was actually funny.
I'll tell you what, that had some great actors. in
See,
it.
that
I mean,
it was funny.
it had Demi Moore. Okay, it had
She did a good job with her hairdryer.
it had Turd Ferguson. Also
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds. Okay.
Mhm.
It
He was
had
hilarious.
Michael Duncan Smith, right?
Mhm.
Who's now dead.
Yes.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
He did. Mm.
Sorry, Mark. What were you saying?
Sorry, go ahead.
Movies?
Next up, Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Oh, this is hilarious.
I want to see it. Yeah.
The book is hilarious.
Three scouts discover the true meaning of friendship when they attempt to save their town from a zombie outbreak, also rated R.
It's a comedy.
That's it.
It's a comedy. So those are the two that are being released. We still got the in the theaters,
Mhm.
The Martian,
Okay.
who did finish number one last week, surprisingly, who edged out Goosebumps, who's still out in the theaters,
Yeah.
and Bridge of Spies. Don't forget The Last Witch Hunter. That's the one with
The
Yeah.
Diesel.
yeah.
You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I don't. I think we should really only include like the top two from last week.
Well, I don't know because Hotel Transylvania is still in the theaters too, and it's Halloween weekend.
Yeah, but this is Survival's Guide to the Zombie Invasion is going to be awesome.
All right. Well, Sky, you seem so.
Yeah, called it.
You're going with that.
Going with it. I think it's going to rain tomorrow night, and everyone's going to go to the movies and see that movie.
All right.
It's going to be between that and Goosebumps tomorrow night because it's raining.
Bay,
The Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
you're going with the Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
Okay, the Boy Scouts Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Oh, good. That's the one.
Right.
Okay,
It's
good.
actually just called the Scouts Guide, but yeah, we'll call it the
I
Boy
might want to change mine now.
Scouts. All right.
Bay's not lucky at this.
Ernesto, you're picking for Chief AJ.
All right. Goosebumps.
You're going with Goosebumps.
I think it's going to
Okay.
knock it back up because of Halloween weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it finished second last week. You
Yeah.
think it's going to finish first?
It's a little more child friendly than the zombie apocalypse.
No, that's going to be really funny.
So
I like Jack Black.
yeah.
I think he's great. Did you know that he pooed himself filming one time? Did you know this?
I'm sure he did.
I could see it happening.
He's very
Do
dedicated.
you,
What-
do you
what
know the
movie?
movie? King Kong. Yes, he was filming a scene in King Kong, and he lost control of his bowel movement.
Yeah, he probably couldn't take a bathroom break. It was probably like, cut, go, go.
He was great in that movie, actually. The guy, whatever he touches, is great. Phil Gray entering the studio. How you doing, Phil?
Yo,
It's good to see you, brother. I was listening to Phil the other day. One of his.
Michael Duncan Clark.
Michael Duncan Clark. That's his name, not Michael Duncan Smith. Right.
And the
Michael Duncan
EPA
Clark.
needs to shut up.
Yeah. Which one?
The EPA.
The EPA? Oh, about
Yeah.
the pumpkins?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Come
get
on.
out
I
of
mean,
town.
all this stuff.
I love
all
it.
this stuff
Yeah.
naturally decomposes, releases methane.
Yeah.
Are we going to denude the entire Earth of plant life because we're afraid of global warming? Then we won't
All
have any.
life.
Yeah. Then we
All
won't have.
life.
Yeah. Let's.
Phil, you
And
you
all
just sat down,
defecation.
Phil. Take it easy.
No,
Take
come
it
on.
easy.
I mean,
No one
it's
can
just-
poop anymore.
It's ridiculous.
Phil, you're gonna hurt yourself. Take it
It's
easy.
idiots.
Take it easy. Somebody get him wine.
He makes a good
Yeah.
point.
Somebody get him a glass of.
It's
take-
a-
Oh, I got.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, hang on.
He's like, I got some.
Okay.
All right, Bay. So you're going with Scout's Guide, okay? Ernesto, Goosebumps, for picking for Chief AJ. Bay, you're still in last, and are you sure you don't want to change your answer?
I'm good.
Okay, there you go.
Stay with the winner.
Mark Owens.
Oh, I don't know. I'm stuck with Ernesto, and also The Martian has.
What?
It's so
it is-
boring.
Martian is
It is
over.
catching word of mouth like fire.
What do they possibly
I
say?
don't know how it jumped back.
Please
up.
go with the Martian.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I'll go with Goosebumps.
All right, so Goosebumps Mark also takes it. All right, Phil Gray, you're representing our guest. Our guests always pick a movie. What movie do you think is going to be number one this week?
I'm gonna go with Goosebumps because the ones that you announced that are just coming out just sound incredibly terrible. That's the kind of stuff you get in early November.
Okay,
Right?
and I'll tell you what. Since I have to move up in the ranks here, because I'm in like third, maybe even fourth now.
Am I in second?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, you might be actually. I gotta double check the stats. I'm gonna go with the Martian. Yeah, I'm going with the Martian finishing number one.
What?
Yep.
No good.
And there you go. There's
Glad
your
you
movie
did.
picks. Brought to you by, yes, Hops Road. I want to see Hops Road.
Oh, yeah.
101 Strawberry Alley.
Love Don and Sherry.
Yeah, good times. Good
Go
times.
say hi to Don and Sherry.
Good times.
Tell them Joe Padula sent you.
Absolutely. All right, Sky, take us to break with a local story. What do you got?
Well, we've got the Hastings robbery suspect is apprehended in Clarksville. A man wanted for a robbery at Hastings has been identified and taken into custody. The robbery occurred Wednesday morning at the store, which is located at 1600 Fort Campbell Boulevard. The suspect fled the scene in an unknown vehicle, but his photo was captured by surveillance footage. He was identified as 26-year-old Nicholas Jeffrey Hull from Clarksville. Detective Kevin A. Shaw secured a warrant on Hull, and Officer Brandon Hendricks took Hull into custody on Thursday. He was booked into Montgomery County Jail on a $75,000 bond.
Where is that? What is Hastings? What is it?
Hastings, it's over by the Popeyes and all that stuff.
That's actually where the lady who got shot in the neck
Yeah.
was
Popeyes,
discovered.
McDonald's, stabbed in the neck.
It's at same plaza.
Was it stabbed?
I thought she was stabbed, or was it
It's
shot?
shot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? It's food?
No,
No.
Hastings
is
is
like video games and accessories
Movies.
and iPads and
Oh, okay.
skateboards and
Books.
It's a bookstore.
it's a nerd store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a nerd emporium. It's fantastic.
The
It's
proper.
fantastic.
Well, this segment of the show is brought to you by A Plus Realty, and for your home buying, renting, and property management needs, you can visit A Plus Realty, Clarksville.com.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break here. But when we get back, I'm ready for Dizzy to join the studio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Be a
Dizzy.
good time.
Love Blood Ink Tattoo over there on Fort Campbell Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's got some story. I was very impressed by talking with him yesterday and sitting down with him.
Yeah.
And he's pretty he's eloquent when he speaks. I like that.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's a
very
cool
well,
guy.
very well paced.
And he's got tons of tattoos.
Oh, he's covered.
But he's such a business professional. So I look forward to hearing his story and talking about his business the whole bit.
Excellent.
Plus locally, what do you got for us, Guy?
Well, we've got Clarksville to partner with T-Dot to widen Warfield Boulevard.
Yeah, maybe they should.
Finally.
Maybe they should. I guess that's a good starting
It's
point.
good. They've been trying to do it for a while. Yes.
It's a good starting point. But we've got so many other roads out there that we have to widen.
They said they did that one a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with
When
that.
they built it.
Mm-hmm.
But also, yes, Adele set another record with that song "Hello."
It is really good.
We'll get into it. All right, Clarksville, your conversation continues when we get back. Right here in the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Yeah, 'cause you got city and state together on
It's
this.
called "Hello."
My
Yeah.
grandniece Maya and my.
It's really good. I like it.
Yeah, me too. Have you heard it yet, Mark?
It brings back
You heard
memories.
this
there?
I saw the photos of you.
Phil, take the purple mic.
Okay. Well,
I'm a fan of Adele, and after she did that James Bond, she did Skyfall, and I was like, this woman can sing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've worked.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's she can a little bit closer, but I mean, I've worked on these things for.
And you're so
Yeah.
good with the pumpkins. I know. I like when you put them on Facebook. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's layer glitter, lacquer, layer glitter, lacquer. You know.
Ah,
I
the
mean,
merch.
it took, that's about 15, 16 hours of work down there. You know, to get them exactly right, like they look in the movie. You know.
Have a seat. There's gonna be a good chair right here, nice and comfortable. When speaking, just make sure you're close to the microphone. You got that nice low deep
we
voice.
went out
It's
trick or
good
treating.
catch.
Oh, me and Mike.
Phil's gonna sit here.
My buddy, we both dress up as zombies and the kids. We'd go. I mean, we would trick or treat like the best neighborhoods. We would go, and
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Like with the rain and everything coming on, I need a backup plan. I wrote Governor Stewart Mall.
but I must admit, I've taken it to another level at this point here, you know, I mean, but my kids, they have all the memories, all the Halloween parties, and because, you know, my whole platoon would come over for a Halloween party, and we'd just be rocking like Halloween tunes all night long, you know, just like punk rock stuff and crazy crap, you know.
No, like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think trick or treating's gonna get rained out tomorrow, so yeah, so, you know, I've already been talking to, you know, Ariana's mom and a couple other people about, you know, let's get a Halloween party together over at the house. That's what people used to do back in the day. Trick or treat, yeah, trick or treat, yeah. Or trick or treat if it gets washed out, hey man, we still got something else to do, you know?
Everybody does it
Yeah.
right before sunset now.
Yeah.
So if it's getting, they don't
Yeah.
get home until 5 o'clock, and then after they get home, it's like costumes are clean immediately, or you miss it.
Check this out, man.
Shuts down shop.
Have you been following my little butterfly
I saw
odyssey?
your
of my-
butterfly, yes.
Okay, they were born today.
What?
Well, two of them were. There's one that's going to be a couple days
Do you have a
behind.
house for them?
They're just in my living room. You know, and then I release them outside. They're hardy insects. They'll fly their way south for November. You know,
Awesome.
they're on their way to Mexico right now.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
yeah.
I'm so glad you have this awesome stuff going on. That is great.
I mean, it's like life is so good if you let it be.
Oh,
You know.
Well,
Oh, I brought some apricot brandy.
shut up, yes. I'll take that apricot brandy immediately.
Yes.
Oh, what stickers? I want one for my guitar case.
Outstanding.
Oh my God, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Temperate Santini.
Yeah, must get one.
How do we get it open?
Well, what we did is we called Mrs. Gray from her
Oh,
girlfriend's house, and
Awesome.
she came with the spare keys.
Here, Phil, sit in the purple.
Okay, cool.
She would blow the speakers.
Then I'll tell you what, man, I couldn't believe some guy pulled a totally reckless move on Peacher's Mill, and the cop's right behind me, and he doesn't turn around and go after the dude. I mean, it was like crazy. Oh my God. Hey, I sent you a list on. Hey, Mark, I sent you a list.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't think I brought enough shirts.
All right, here we go. Yo. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Adele. How are you? Man, she is sounding good, though, huh?
No, she sounds great. I mean, it's another sad song. Thanks for your depressing song releases, Adele. Needed that one.
What was it really depressing?
They're all really, really sad. Like,
Mhm.
oh man, I'm sorry I was too busy for you, and now you've left me, and that she was better, and I hope you miss me because I miss you. And it
She
just
does have the
makes
best
you
James
cry.
Bond song of all time.
Oh,
Yes, he do. I like that.
Skyfall was
Yeah,
great.
she killed it.
Yeah.
What was that song?
Voice is
Go to
incredible.
her list there.
Which one?
What's her song?
Rolling in the deep.
No. The one before that one.
You talk about her sad one, the
The one that really made me tear up.
Oh man, all of them ever.
Set fire to the rain.
No.
no,
yeah.
not that one.
Someone like you.
Yeah,
Someone Like You,
that
yes. Yes, that
Oh,
one.
my
Her voice
God.
just makes you
Yeah,
feel
let's
it.
go to break with that one.
Thanks,
I want to
Joe.
cry today.
Joe, can't we just not cry today? Let's just put a better song.
No, I'm telling you.
You're gonna make Phil leave.
You're gonna make me cry.
No, a girl left me, and that was a song that was like playing on the radio. Let me tell you, when a girl leaves you or whatever,
Oh,
that sounds
man.
hilarious. Play it.
dude,
I
dude, when you get dumped or whatever, stay away from radio.
want to play just ridiculous music when that happens.
Tune into talk shows. Stay away from those DJ shows.
Yeah.
You don't want to. I'm telling you, it's the worst.
Yeah, it'll all be I'll put System of a Down or something
Yeah.
just nutty in and be like, oh wow.
Wake up! Put the hands up on the table.
Wait, wake up.
Yeah, I figured out early in life there's certain things, certain songs that do not go well with like bad incidents in life, like
Oh,
you
God,
know,
no.
losing a job and listening to the
Oh
Doors.
God, no.
Listening to the Doors does not go well. You know, it just
Well, Adele,
especially with alcohol.
she came close to breaking another record today. Where "Hello," that song that we're just listening to,
No,
still
it's
playing.
on right now, yeah.
All right, is the second fastest video to hit 100 million YouTube views.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's on YouTube.
Oh well, I'll look it up.
Adele reached
Thank
the
you,
mark
Meg.
in 5 days, second only to Psy's "Gentleman." You know, Psy, Gangnam Style.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah, which,
Wow.
unbelievable.
That was a huge video. God.
Yeah, the Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
I think it's still the most viewed
Yeah, I don't think you can-
YouTube ever. Which is terrible. It's a terrible. And that dance,
Whoop,
everyone
whoop,
does that
whoop,
dance where they're like
whoop.
riding the
Everyone
horse.
knows what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoop, boom, Gangnam Style.
Dress like a gentleman, dance like an idiot. Is that what he said?
He's a laughing stock of the music industry. Nobody takes him serious.
It don't matter. He
It doesn't
paid.
matter. He's
Doesn't
number
matter.
one.
He got paid.
I
Yeah,
know.
he's number
Hey,
one.
you know,
But would you rather have respect from your peers in your industry, or would you rather have pay?
I'm paid.
Hey.
Let Paulie. Let me answer as Paulie might have.
I guess, yeah.
I'm done.
Paulie and Goodfellas, pay me.
Pay me.
Pay me.
Pay me.
Yeah, you got respect of everyone you can
Yeah.
speak, bro.
I can buy respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the studio. Our first guest here, okay, represents and he owns a Love Blood Ink tattoo over
Oh,
there
yeah.
on Fort Campbell Boulevard. It's a great place. It's clean. It's proper. Military regs. There's a big push for them.
Yeah.
He's a leader in the tattoo and body art industry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Dizzy. How are you, Dizzy? Great to see you.
Doing good, doing good. Thank you.
Here, pull that microphone close to you, sir. Yeah,
Yeah.
get that close.
There you go.
There's that voice. There it is. And I like your style of hat there. Very nice.
Oh,
I
yes?
got this in the Joe Padula section.
It is. They do have that at Dillard's.
That's
And-
right.
And if you want to see what we're all looking like, go to joepadula.com and click on that studio cam button that
Hey.
Ernesto has set up for us. Yeah, there we go. But I mean, here it is. Dizzy, a veteran and a veteran-owned tattoo shop is a rarity. Why is that?
Very rare. I think most people, when they retire from Fort Campbell or any duty station, they head back to their home of record,
Right.
try to pick up the pieces. I felt like I had an obligation to my soldiers to stay and still be involved with the military because I wasn't
Very
really,
cool.
I wasn't ready to get out.
Right.
So Love Blood Inc. was my vehicle to stay and mentor to these young soldiers, tell them my story, tell them not to give up. Kind of an inspiration.
Excellent.
Well, I mean, the nickname Dizzy itself. I mean, you got it while in the military.
I did.
All right. When did you first join the military?
I joined the military in December 26, 1995.
Doesn't he look so young? Look how
Oh
young he
yeah,
looks.
totally.
Yep.
You know, he looks like he's 28 years old, which is a compliment, sir.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. But so you're in the military, okay, and you're sent to Fallujah, Iraq.
1997, that's correct.
And yes, bring us there. What's the scenario? You were a tanker.
I was a tanker from 95 to 2001. Two NTC rotations sent me to Fallujah, 97. And I don't speak of this story very often, but when people ask me how I got my nickname, it kind of comes up. I was injured. But I was in the Army, in a different Army. Back then, if you were able to get back in the fight, you got back in the fight.
Right.
Yeah.
If you didn't lose a limb or an eyeball, you got back and did your job,
Yeah.
and there was no crying about it. So I was injured, and they patched me up,
Right.
and came home. Got out of the service in 01, May 26, 01. Trade centers were hit in September.
Yeah.
Tried to get back in, they weren't taking prior service. So I did some work from then until 2009. Got back in 2009.
Good year to get back in.
A good year to
If
get
you
back
wanted to
in.
get back into the fight.
That's
Oh, yeah.
right.
I mean, 2008, 2009, you had the Iraq surge. 2009 to 2010, even into 2011, you had the Afghanistan surge.
That's right.
And man, you got back into the fight. That's what brought you here to Fort Campbell.
That's right.
you were a member of the 3rd Brigade, the Rockasans.
Leader Rock leads the way. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh. Phil Gray sitting here was also a member of not only Strike, but also has some Rockasan ties also.
Yeah, 97, 97 I was second bat, Raider Rockasan, platoon sergeant, mortar platoon sergeant.
Now, and then all of a sudden you're taking a Ranger test, a Ranger PT test.
Ranger PT test. I was a really good shot. I outshot my company at range. They made me designated marksman.
Well, I'm glad we're friends.
Yeah. I don't shoot so well anymore after the brain surgery. So.
Oh, listen, brain surgery. Right.
Yeah. Brain surgery, 2010.
Well, what happened during the Ranger PT test?
Ranger PT test. I finished my 5 mile in 33 minutes.
And that's a 5-mile run.
That's a 5-mile run.
That's great.
That's right.
Good time. Jeez.
Got right to the end.
Uh-huh.
Saw my LT with the stopwatch.
Your lieutenant, right?
Blacked out. Woke up in the hospital. Didn't know what was going on or where I was at really. And 2 weeks later, I was at Walter Reed Hospital getting brain surgery.
Man.
So.
Yeah. Well, you made good time.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, that's extraordinarily good.
I wasn't gonna let anything really stop me or slow me down.
But why were you getting brain surgery?
Well, from the injury in '97,
Okay.
where I got racked in the face with an AK-47,
Yeah.
cracked my skull and left a tumor to grow behind my left eye.
Unbelievable.
It was pressing on my brain.
I mean, did you have any symptoms that
Yeah.
throughout that gap of time that you'd think that you had a tumor?
Not that.
I'm amazed that it couldn't be picked
headaches.
up in between.
Just headaches, but you know, I'm the type of guy that don't let a headache get him down.
Right,
You know, they make ibuprofen for that, right?
Yes, that's right.
Right,
And
so-
the Army loves giving ibuprofen.
Yeah, right.
I love ibuprofen.
I love ibuprofen.
Sometimes I snort it on the weekends.
No, you don't. Get out.
Good for
It's
you.
pre-hangover remedy.
It is amazing.
I'm getting your razor blades or a credit card.
Yeah, so just some headaches, led up to that. And I didn't think nothing of it. Rockasan's train hard, train like we fight.
Right.
I didn't think anything of it. And then, when I heard the news that I had to get brain surgery, my first thing to them was, how soon can I get back to my unit?
Right.
Brain surgery didn't go as planned. There were some complications. I was at Walter Reed for about 14 weeks.
Yeah, they actually operated on his elbow by mistake. It
Well,
was,
it
Yeah,
wasn't
it
a
was
very
horrible.
hospital,
It was
really?
terrible.
Yeah, I asked the brain surgeon because he was younger than me.
Right.
I said, let me see your tattoos. He said, I don't have any. I said, well, I don't know if I can sign this waiver.
That's right. Yeah. You don't have any tattoos. I can't trust you.
Is this your first brain surgery?
You need to bring in the guy they call Doc.
Right.
Bring in the guy they call Doc who's like missing a finger or something.
Right,
Tons of
exactly.
tattoos.
But they ended up fixing whatever they had to get fixed. What they had to remove the tumor.
They removed it.
Did you keep it? I mean, like in a glass.
The jar, no.
No. They removed it and it came back about 3 months later. So it's something that I keep monitoring. The one thing I lost was depth perception and peripheral vision in my right eye.
Oh, and there goes the line. There goes you being.
There goes me being on the line unit
Right.
and being able to continue my job, but
It sounds like a passion.
it was
more
really
than a job.
well, it was really something to build on.
Right.
How do you get to the next point in your life and bypass whatever's happened to you and not use it as a crutch?
Right.
I've never been one to step back and take kind of a back seat on life because I feel like we're all in control of our own destiny.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah, and so my fight then was, hey, how can I still maintain a semi-normal life and still kind of give back and do what I felt was necessary
Yeah.
in Clarksville or wherever.
Right.
And it really didn't matter to me if I could have opened up a cupcake shop. I would have taken the same steps forward into becoming the best
I like
cupcake
that.
shop.
Love
Yeah.
blood cupcakes.
Love blood cupcakes.
Never
Yeah,
done
right.
it. Yeah, I would have been like, I'll
He
take
could,
two.
he could still do it.
Yeah.
I might
Still
still
do
do
it.
it. Yes, you never know.
Yeah. But I think that it sounds like you're just so connected and passionate about being a soldier and being around soldiers. And working in tattoos, you're really interpreting other people's stories and their memories in a way that they'll always hold on to.
That meant a lot to me. It really did. I get a chance to. I've went through 6 deployments since I've been in business there.
Right.
And my guys, they rep me from Afghanistan, can't wait to get back and get tattooed. Really get to talk to these guys on a different kind of level. I'm not their sergeant. I'm not their master sergeant. I'm not their sergeant major.
Right.
I'm just Dizzy Loveblot Inc.
Yeah,
Who,
and it's therapeutic.
yeah,
It
very,
really
very,
is
very,
getting tattooed.
very, very, absolutely. So that was my whole.
Unless you get somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, you know.
Well, yeah,
Well, then it's
just
that's a whole different
It's the
story.
worst. I went down to Miami. I got mine in Miami. All right, and I gotta go see you because I gotta get it redone.
He
Because
needs help bad.
you know, the tattoo that I got is
These will come in handy.
yeah, the Dizzy
There you
dollars.
go.
That's right.
All right.
I got a tattoo down in Florida. My sister was having her wedding down there, so it was a forced vacation, and yeah. But so I go to one of these. What is that? Miami Ink. What was that? That
Yeah,
TV
that's
show.
the
back
Miami
in the
Ink,
day,
that's right, yeah.
So they had a line at the door. So I went to the place on the other side of the street where there was no line.
No.
Okay, yes, I
You
should have
wouldn't do that with a restaurant. Why would you do that with a tattoo shop?
because I was drunk. But
I need it now.
because we were in Miami. So you know, I go. I want my heart on my sleeve. So I got a cross draped with an American flag.
Uh-huh.
All right, and the guy's working on it. It looks great, and the whole bit. I walk out of there. 2 months later, the blue starts fading.
Mhm.
All right, now instead of the American flag, it just has like really just one flag, one star on the, and it looks like the Puerto Rican flag.
Yeah, it really does.
Okay, and
No,
nothing
no
against.
offense, Joe, but you don't look anything like
No,
that.
no say, no say.
No.
And nothing against our Puerto Rican friends.
No,
I'm not even sort of Rican.
No, it's okay.
no Rican.
No Rican. But man, what you guys do over there, it's great work. I've seen the pictures. Go to the pictures on Instagram, their Facebook page. Okay, lovebloodinc.com. You can actually check out some of the previous work, all of the fine art, and it's art.
It's
You
art.
guys do
It
is
truly,
art.
it truly is art. It truly is.
It's fantastic.
Only custom shop in town, in my opinion, that actually, you know, our job, part of our job, and what makes us different, I think, is we take your tattoo idea, conceptualize it into actual art and a tattoo.
Yeah.
No pick it and stick it.
And plus, you guys also have a free tattoo if you want, right?
We have a free tattoo every day of the week. 63 people have the name of our shop tattooed on their arm, leg.
Oh man.
We reach 100. We're gonna set 2 world records with the Guinness World Book of Records.
Isn't that
Have a
pretty
party.
good?
We're gonna have
But you guys are on the cover of the Thunder Roads magazine, and definitely get your copy. Go to the studio there,
Yeah.
and go get a tattoo. And if you're gonna get it done right. Then you get it done with Dizzy and his team over there at the Love Blooding Tattoo. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll continue telling the stories, but Sky, locally, what do you got?
Well, we've got Clarksville to partner with a TDOT to widen Warfield Boulevard. The city of Clarksville will work with the state to fund the Warfield Boulevard widening project. And according to a press release, the city and the state now have signed a contract outlining the work to be done. Now, based on the estimates provided in the contract, the city will ultimately contribute $1.5 million from the special revenue fund established in the recent city budget. The state will contribute more than $15 million. These are 4 phases of the project. We've got environmental, we've got the preliminary, we've got engineering and design, and the right-of-way purchases and construction. Now, the first 3 phases have been funded, and TDOT will consider the project for construction funding once it develops its 3-year program in the spring of 2016. Now, in the 2015-2016 budget, Mayor McMillan proposed a special revenue fund created from a small portion of the local option sales tax dollars the city of Clarksville receives each year. And that proposal was included in the budget that the city council adopted in July, and the purpose of this special revenue fund was to provide money to deal with roads.
Phil, is this about time or what? And this
Like
doesn't
you
sound
said,
good,
like
though,
you
Mark.
said, there's a lot of there are quite a few roads over here that need widening.
Right.
Warfield Boulevard is definitely one of them because man, you get behind that one guy that's doing 35 miles an hour,
Right.
and it's
And he's texting.
it's painful.
And this is the one where you get over close to Wilma Rudolph that turns
Yeah.
into just one lane on
Oh.
each side.
It's
Oh.
the worst.
Yeah.
The worst. You know, Trenton Road's got to be up there next.
Oh, that really
But
needs it.
why didn't they come to this decision years ago? It sounds very simple the way it was just laid out.
Well, budget funding, I'm sure.
Look, this town doesn't do anything until we're in crisis mode.
Unbelievable. It's very too reactive than being proactive.
Yep.
Okay, and man, Clarksville, I hope you'll take notes and learning from this.
You want to see something happen? Just let a tornado hit us.
Oh,
then
unbelievable.
we'll
Yeah.
Right.
we'll jump right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal.
And like 4 months.
Yep.
All right, well, this segment of the show is brought to you by ArtLink, which is a not-for-profit organization which builds character through creativity at no cost.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but yeah, it's top of the hour already.
Top of the hour.
Top of the hour. Hey, top of the hour, traffic and weather, honk honk.
All right.
All right, everybody. It's radio guy
I
voice.
can't do your video.
I hate radio guy voice. It's the worst. Check us out there. Don't touch that dial.
All right.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, Magdalena's out there, right, in the lobby?
Oh yeah, she's here. She's gorgeous too.
Yeah, Magdalena was just in India. All right, she's a yoga instructor, and she was just getting certified by the guru over there in India.
She looks refreshed and enlightened.
Yeah, and she's here in Clarksville, and she's going to be doing some yoga training sessions at the Tree of Life Center, a locally owned grocery store
It's gonna be very cool.
that does all organics. I like that.
I'm very happy they're here.
It's good for my abs, the organics. Absolutely.
Get out.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, Sky locally, what else you got for us?
Well, we've got Tennessee to launch its 911 texting in 2017.
Isn't that weird? You can now text, or soon to be, you can text 911 with your emergency.
Yeah, but that's good. Like, what if someone's broken and you're hiding under a bed, you know?
Understood,
That's
understood.
what you want to do.
Understood.
You can't talk.
I know, but it's going to increase butt dialing. It really is.
Yes, it will.
No, butt
Yeah.
text. There's no butt.
Oh,
text.
I butt text all the time.
You've never butt texted me. I feel left out now.
All right, I'll butt text you then.
Thank you.
It's just a bunch of letters.
Whatever.
The first one's capitalized, the rest are all lowercase. Speaking of which, there is a website. You guys know that that Peanuts voice of the adults?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's now a website where you type in the words, and yes, the Peanut adult voice now says your words, and
You can't. There are no words.
I'm telling you, it's pretty close.
Every sentence sounds the same.
I was typing in like bada bing, and it was like walla wing. It was good.
Oh,
It was good.
weird.
Plus also Lamar Odom. We got a little update on him. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
Lizzie's hanging out with us. Magdalena coming up next. Joe Padula Show, where talk radio meets live music. Absolutely.
I want to know when they're going to do something about
Jesus,
local.
What is this crap?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is-
What is this crap?
Bill sent it to you.
Crap. This is crap, Phil.
No, it isn't. This is Jim Morrison and the Doors, baby.
Of course it's
It's
the doors.
Phil.
What did I tell you? Jeepers Creepers.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
bring
or the
enough.
Abracadabra
I didn't bring
song?
enough
Look
shirts,
up
but
Abracadabra.
That's okay. You
God,
got one for
until-
me.
You're not cool enough for the Doors. You're not cool enough.
No, but
Yeah,
I said,
buddy.
Doors only have 3 good songs. The rest is that crap. Yeah, listen. Of course.
Oh yeah, I got a sexy
If
team.
someone makes a
Everybody
suggestion,
likes
run it by me
koozies,
first,
right?
please, Mark.
Sexy team.
pass the koozies
Hashtag
around.
Abracadabra.
Pass the koozies around.
I asked you to play Adele.
I did play it.
No, to go to break. The crying song, yes.
But,
I swear, if he doesn't play Abracadabra,
I forget. It's the Mark Owen show. I forget.
One more koozie.
Forgot about it.
Here's some new ink pens for the Joe Padula Show.
All right, man. Look at this. Is great.
Here's some Love Blood Ink cash. Here's a stack of cash right
I
here.
want some cash.
And then everybody in here
Bad cash.
gets a Dizzy dollar, right? So Dizzy dollar
Dizzy Dollars.
is $100 towards a tattoo.
What? Yeah.
And,
Here, you're gonna stay on the microphone too.
and
alright?
Dizzy we trust.
I'm getting me a tattoo.
I don't have pockets.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want one of the stickers.
We got stickers here.
Oh man.
You can use one of those. Pass that out evenly. Keep it for guests on the show.
Yeah.
You
That's a lot of time.
one.
These for guests on the show, the dollars here.
I mean, everybody keep one,
Yeah, that sounds good.
and then just
Well,
keep.
you're good because I took like $300 worth of tattoo. I was like, dude, I'm gonna get something awesome.
Yeah,
man.
one per
Right?
visit. One per visit.
There we go. We'll do one. Oh, my sticker.
Everybody gets a business card.
Yeah.
I love things.
All right. So Dizzy, we're gonna move your chair to here.
Yes,
I
sir.
can put down here.
Yeah, yeah.
Gonna have Magdalena sit here.
So Joe, these are
is this
for,
y'all logo?
These are for the swag bag.
What's
Swag
this?
bags.
This
Yes.
is logo that you tattoo?
That's the logo right there. That logo's in 16 countries, 2 continents,
Give you a bunch of
40,
tattoos.
42 states.
There you go. Those are in the back here.
Anybody got
So
kiddos?
these are both.
Anybody got kiddos?
Oh
yeah.
I got nieces and nephews.
You got temporary tattoos right here.
Yeah, boy.
Kid friendly.
Thank you very much.
Pass that down.
Man. Dizzy hooking it up today.
Well, you know,
I'm gonna put my wine in my koozie.
the love in Love Blood Inc. That's me.
That's it, the love.
That's right, the love. Anybody? Did anybody not get a koozie?
Yeah, everybody got one.
Everybody got a koozie.
I
Okay.
didn't get a koozie. If you have one,
You didn't get a
Yeah,
koozie.
that one's yours.
I got one.
All right, well, somebody could have two, and then
A water bottle.
All right,
it's only appropriate
Yeah,
Sky gets to have
Yeah,
because she did the cover of the magazine.
What's that? Oh, you did the cover of the magazine?
Oh.
What's up?
Did you guys happen to see the cover of the magazine?
No, I did not.
All right, I'm gonna pass this
Oh,
around.
that's killer.
Let me pass this around real quick. Here you go.
I don't know. Is this one?
And this is in the shop that came out?
Abracadabra.
Oh, man, good job.
Just came out today.
Let's grab you.
Scandalous. Looks great.
First tattoo shop to ever grace that cover.
I don't know
Right
if it's
there.
actually called
Yeah, it's killer. Do you want to see?
In the
Look
tattoo
at
shop.
But that's what the song says a lot.
That's in
That's
my.
real hot.
That's in my shop.
It's an old
That's in your
song.
shop?
These are my promo girls.
Nice. Real hot.
I want promo girls.
You wanna
Get
be a
out.
what?
I want promo
These
girls.
are
You want
cute.
promo?
You can just walk around while I walk around.
Promo girl.
I got work to do. I need them to go. It just makes me look awesome.
Everybody doing it.
Doing what?
Being a promo
Doing
girl.
it. I usually know. He wants his free.
Am I sitting
free
here or
tattoo.
there?
Oh, wow.
Your seat's right here.
There you go.
Right.
Well, you can. You should ask him when he comes back in. Ask him. He would probably love that.
What?
He wants the daily free tattoo with the.
Oh yeah.
Just leave the slide right behind you.
Who's on the go right here?
Yeah.
When it's on.
It's
Hey,
gotta
how you
say
doing?
Love Blood Inc.
Good.
How you doing? You
He's
doing
got
good?
one
You doing
too.
all right? All right. Good to see
Like
you.
it's his leg. Dizzy, we got 64 for you.
64.
Right here.
I didn't come with any special.
Sticker on Magdalena.
I just came with
you
some
want a
light and
tattoo?
love.
All right, I'll tell you what,
I
we
need
got
something
closest
right
door
here.
now.
Fill up this.
You okay, Scott? Saved
Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Joe, for saving me.
Saved
That's
Scott.
from the face plant.
Did we
You
get that
turned
on
the lights
camera?
off.
We got that on camera.
You turned the lights off.
Here, hold on.
You on
You
camera?
put the where'd the box go? Where's the stupid box at?
Yeah. Here, let me get you some extra.
Put on your stupid box.
Sorry about that.
Put on your stupid box.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, I like all your promo
It's
stuff.
like an armored
Oh, thanks.
suitcase.
Jesus.
Yeah, the magazine cover turned out really well.
I'm like, my shins.
Dermal. You do dermal.
Oh, so glad
We don't.
captured that
Dermal.
moment.
This one's done. Dermals are illegal.
Okay,
until
bring 'em.
They found a loophole.
Bring
All right,
on
here we
the
go.
moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Where talk radio meets live music. Absolutely.
And we catch spills in America's funniest home videos in our camera broadcasts.
I'll get one for you.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you're tuning in via the live feed, all right,
Mhm.
you'll be able to see Sky almost face
Crash and burn.
I just saved your life.
You did.
I saved your life.
You'll see Joe's great catch.
I caught you by your armpit.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh.
It smells like almond. You get out.
Is it sure?
It smells, no, it's unsure.
No, it's not.
You wear men's
I
deodorant?
don't. I do not.
What is it? Old Spice?
No, I wear the all natural almond one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's really good. You know I don't smell.
Tastes funny.
Okay. Yeah, you're not supposed to.
You're licking your fingers too now? What?
That's really gross. What you just said.
Oh my
Welcome
goodness.
back to the show. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Yes, if you are listening to us on the app tuning, we appreciate that. Or you get a great quality. You can
Great
listen to
quality.
it wherever you go. Plus also Facebook. Check out some of the topics we're talking about on the Joe Padula Show Facebook page,
Yep.
which has an outreach this week of over 700,000 individuals. I'm telling you, I love it when our Facebook takes off like that.
Yeah.
It's not our best. 1.5 million was
Well,
our
you know,
outreach.
it's because you've got this constant content coming at them, and it's all relevant, it's all really good, and then you mix funny stuff in there. You just
Right.
keep up with it so well.
I know. I miss sleeping. It was good times back in the day.
Yeah.
But man, joining us in studio, yes, we still got Dizzy of Love Blood Inc. hanging out with us. Dizzy, thank you for sharing your story with us, too.
Hey, it's an honor and a pleasure just to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. I think it's very important for veterans to share their stories. And here on the show, I mean, a veteran myself, I love bringing in those who serve, those who are serving, okay?
Yeah.
We got our veteran ties, Chief AJ, who's sick today. Chief, we miss you, brother.
Yeah, we can
Ernesto
get
out
better.
there, he's in the transition process of his military service.
He's
Bill
a
Gray.
puppy.
It's funny though, no other real radio stations really has the service members in. I don't understand that. This is a big part of this community.
It's a
Yep.
large part of the
If
community.
you don't tell their story, you kind of neglecting a good opportunity.
It's okay.
Speaking of a good opportunity, man, I heard about this story.
Mhm.
Okay, that someone here in Clarksville,
Yeah.
okay, took their passion, took their drive,
Right.
all right, such as yoga and all that, all the good stuff,
Which is really healthy for you, but also a very spiritual thing.
all right, very therapeutic actions. And she goes, you know what, I'm going to go to India. I'm going to go hang out with some head guru over there.
Which is amazing.
And I'm glad she made it back, though, because I see the videos from India.
Yeah.
They're unbelievable.
Wow.
But ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad she's here safely. Here she is, Magdalena Moore.
Yeah.
How you doing? Here, move that microphone. Pull that microphone close to you there.
There you go.
Hi, good afternoon.
There she is. How you doing, Magdalena? All right?
Oh, look, she's following.
Oh,
Great,
That's
how
right.
are
The
you?
microphone's falling. Like me after I get out of a.
No, don't. Just end there.
Thank you.
Not gonna stay.
There you go. So Magdalena, so yoga. When did you get into yoga? I mean, everyone does yoga,
Yeah.
but you go above and beyond
She
it.
stuck with it, yeah.
I was about 19 years old when I first started yoga.
Okay, and how old are you now?
26.
26. So you got a few years under your belt with the yoga, but man, why take it to the next step and go to India? Nobody else is doing that.
Well, I was looking for a yoga teacher training program, and a bunch of doors just kept closing.
Right.
And so I just thought to myself, I'm ready to be a teacher. I want this so badly. And so I started looking for different studios online.
Right.
And the yoga teacher training in India was actually cheaper than what it would have been if I would have gone to the States and did my training.
So wait, so you book a flight, and how much does it cost to go to India?
It was about $1,300
Damn.
round trip.
Round trip, $1,300. Okay, and how many layovers do you get over there?
I had 5.
5 layovers. Do you remember where they were? So where do you leave? You leave from Nashville.
I went from Nashville,
Uh-huh.
and then I went to New York.
Okay, good. Did you stop in New York? Did you go out and see the sights?
Explore.
Of course I did.
You got a hot dog, right?
A dirty water hot dog.
Dirty water dogs. Very
Yeah.
good. Oh, very good. Mustard and onion. Forget about it.
Absolutely.
She's wise.
She knows. She is very wise.
Sauerkraut.
So okay, so then from New York,
From New York to Brussels.
Brussels,
Yes.
and the Brussels, the airport in there. Did you use the bathroom? They smell like urine as soon as
They
you walk
smelled
in.
so bad.
Isn't it terrible?
So bad.
What is that?
I don't understand it. At first, I thought it was a room full of closets because the stalls were just closed doors. They weren't.
I just thought it was a room full of urine when I walked in. It's terrible.
The urine is what made me realize that it was a bathroom and it wasn't a room full of closets.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
So so then from Brussels. Oh, Phil, you seem to get a urine story. Please tell.
No, I just a Europe story. I mean, everybody thinks that the Europeans are so much more advanced than us.
Right.
No,
Folks,
not everyone.
Folks, you need to go over there and kind of check out a couple of things because no, they're not.
It is.
No,
I mean,
they
you made
are
a few
not.
stops over there too, I'm sure.
Just one on the way to Iraq. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Europeans. I mean, they're peeing.
They're peeing. They are peeing. It's in their name. It's in their name.
It's in their
So,
name.
Please wash it.
so okay, so you leave Brussels, okay, aka Urineville, and then where do you go into that?
From Brussels to Mumbai.
Mumbai.
Yes.
Mumbai, and where is Mumbai?
In
Um,
India.
In India.
What part? Because you got a couple different. Is that the it used to be called Bombay, right? Bombay,
Yeah,
India.
it
Right.
Yeah,
It's
kind
in
of near
Bombay.
Pakistan, right?
It's in the east part, like what you said with the Bombay.
Right.
It's right there.
Okay, so now you're in Bombay.
Yeah.
All right, you made it.
Made
All right,
it.
you get off the plane.
Mhm.
Is it like Slumdog Millionaire?
Almost.
Almost.
So I had a 13-hour layover in Mumbai,
Okay.
and I landed at night, and I was advised not to leave the airport.
Okay.
So I wanted to go and explore.
Right.
13-hour layover.
Yeah.
So I ended up finding.
Did you have to put the dot on your head?
Yes, the bindi.
Yeah. What is it called?
She didn't
A
have
bindi.
to.
A benti.
A bindi.
A bendi.
Yes.
B-I-N.
Okay. B-I-N. Bindi.
Yes.
And you have to put the dot on your head.
No, you don't
You don't-
have to.
yeah.
Okay,
Nobody
but you.
makes you like get off the plane. Put on your bindi.
It's like in Hawaii when they give you the legs, right?
No.
As soon as you get up to pay out, they take a thumb and bam, right on your forehead.
It's actually quite special if they take the thumb and bam right on your forehead.
So what does it mean? What does the dot mean?
It's a form of like a blessing.
Okay.
So women just wear the bindi as a decoration. It's just part of their culture, and that's just kind of like a little jewel.
Right.
But when they have it's like a paste. It's called a puja powder.
Puja powder.
Puja powder.
It's funny that you mentioned that. In I believe it was my junior year of high school, I had a big zit in the middle of my forehead. Okay. And
That's
for
really gross.
for 2 weeks, my nickname was Punjab. Okay.
I would believe that story.
I'm telling you.
I do
Hey,
accept and
Punjab
believe that
Padula,
story.
how you doing? All right.
That
Yeah.
sounds really real.
Hey, you touch you buy. That's what they were
Yeah,
saying.
real mature, man.
So there you are.
Yes.
Okay. So now you finally make it to your yoga master, your yoga instructor.
Not quite.
Okay, not quite. What
Not quite.
happened?
So I had this 13-hour layover. I ended up getting a hotel room, and it was extremely nice.
Yeah, really nice.
Yes, the whole airport was beautiful.
Now, what are you dressed? Are you dressed like an American, like?
An American, but dressed modestly.
Were
By
people
their-
looking at you differently? Were people like, oh, look at that? You're
Not
not from
yet.
around here.
Not yet.
They thought she was Ronda Rousey.
That's right. She does look like Ronda Rousey. She does look like.
I was curious as to how many
that's
times
quite a compliment,
you got
yeah.
stopped
Absolutely.
and asked.
Very hot.
Well, they
for-
have a thing where they like to, they'll ask you if they can take your picture with you.
Oh yeah, you
Mhm.
get that a lot, huh?
In India, yes.
Okay, so you're over there, you're taking pictures, you're being the celebrity that you want, okay? But now, I mean, what else are you doing before you meet the yoga master?
Well, after the beautiful hotel room experience,
Uh-huh. How much does that go for?
gosh, I don't even remember anymore. It was rupees to an American dollar is like 67 rupees for $1.
Okay, is that good for us? Is
That's
that good?
very good for us.
Okay,
if you
good.
want to take a trip to
Yeah.
India, I spent an entire month and a half over there, and
Right.
I spent $600.
No.
Yeah.
Wow, and that took care of your
incredible.
food and everything?
hmm
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't even.
Class
I
trip
brought
visit.
600 with me, but I only spent about 400, and I saved the other 200 for when I came back to New York.
Wow.
That's why we do a lot of outsourcing to India. as
We
well
need to
as
go
all
to
the
India.
internet stuff, because customer service, everything, you can pay them very little, but
Over
it's a
the
lot
top.
to them.
Yeah, I
Just-
can't
they're,
stand
they're
that.
making a whole living over there.
Just an aside, in the late 70s, as late as the late 70s, you could go to Nepal and live off of about $15 a month.
God,
And that's
so
having a
much.
servant that would, do your laundry for you and all the rest of that and
Well, I
bring
don't
you
know if I
whatever
have
you
that,
need.
but if
No,
you're a
no, in all
spiritual
serious-
person,
in
that's
all
a great trip to
seriousness,
take.
You could live for $10 a month. You could rent a
If
hotel
you wanna be an
room.
emperor.
You could rent a hotel room where the bathroom was the size of a small ballroom.
Did they have bidets there? Is
I'm
it-
not
They
kidding.
do.
Not kidding.
It's a bidet area,
Yeah.
and you know how to use these things?
I didn't want to try.
You didn't even attempt a bidet?
No.
No?
I had an experience in Tokyo once.
Oh,
and
the bathrooms
this-
there are nuts.
Is this a bidet story?
yes.
Please continue.
In Tokyo?
Yes.
Uh,
We'll
this-
get back to India in just a minute.
All right.
I'm fascinated by these bidets. I never even used one.
Well,
It's a fountain.
It's a hand washer.
Oh.
okay. A hand washer.
No.
When I was going to Thailand, I was about 20 years old.
What's the capital of Thailand?
Bangkok.
Thank you. Okay, please continue.
Okay.
You suck, Joe.
So on my way to Thailand,
Uh-huh.
I had a layover in Tokyo,
Okay.
and I just went to the bathroom, and there was nowhere to flush the toilet, and there's all these buttons, and so I
Just a
was
bunch of buttons.
pushing a bunch of buttons.
Some
and
play music.
Some played music.
Some play music, some shoot water into your face.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
warm your butt.
hmm
That's funny.
Yes.
All right, so you're in Japan. Let's go back to India now, okay? All right, so now finally you make it to the Guru Master,
Okay, finally.
okay? The Guru, right? That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Top of a mountain.
And what's his name?
There were 3 teachers.
Okay?
One was Vijit, the other was Deepti, and the other one was Abhi.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
So how many are in this class that you're taking?
Mm-hmm.
How many people?
20.
20 people. So three of these gurus, right? They're all called gurus?
Guruji.
Gu-
You add a
Guruji.
G at the end of every name. It's like a sign of respect.
Okay, was anyone else from Clarksville in that class?
No.
Okay.
That
I didn't
would've
think
been-
so. I didn't think so.
That would have been really wild.
Hey, GG! Right.
Yeah, was anyone from Clarksville in that part of the country?
Uh,
In the country, on that continent.
Sometimes.
Hello, we got a nice hotel here for only 14 rupees. Now, you got yourself the class. How long's the class? What are you learning?
Each class was different, so we studied philosophy.
Uh-huh.
We studied anatomy and physiology.
Ooh, anatomy.
Mhm.
I love studying anatomy.
Really?
Oh, I study it all the time. I
He
try.
just looks at the pictures.
Oh.
I try every weekend to study that. I really do.
Get out.
So okay, so you're over there. You're learning these classes. Okay, what's the biggest thing that you got out of all of this this investment that you're doing over
It's gonna sound really cliche, but
there? I can't wait.
inner peace.
Inner peace.
Yeah. The people there have absolutely nothing,
Right.
and they are some of the happiest people I've ever seen.
Right.
And they're just so grateful. Every morning they greet you with a smile, even if they don't understand what you're saying. That they want to smile. They want to give you anything you need, like whatever you need, they'll do it for you. And
there's no incentive behind it. They're not
No.
trying to scandal you or anything like that.
No, in fact, I went down to a bookstore one day and I had to buy a book for class, and I ended up buying 2 books, but I only had money for 1. And the bookstore keeper was like, "Okay, this is 500 rupees. Just pay me whenever you can."
Wow.
And he just had me leave the store.
Did you ever pay him?
Yes.
Okay,
of course
good.
I did.
You're representing us over there. You
Right.
gotta understand. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
pay. Right.
She's a nice person.
But here in America, we would never say, "Here, take this book
Right.
and pay me back whenever you want to."
Well, unless
you'll
the
never
store
see
is
that book
owned
again.
by a very nice Indian man.
Or a mafiosi.
Hey, forget about it. Hey,
All
bad
right.
luck. Forget about it.
You mentioned the nice people over there, but there is a lot of crime.
There is.
Do tell.
I didn't witness anything over the top like what you hear about in stories or see on TV.
Okay.
The place in India that I went to was called Rishikesh, and it's considered a holy land, so they don't allow meat, they don't allow alcohol. They
Yeah.
don't
What'd you
allow
do? I mean, you like to drink, right?
I enjoy
Yeah.
drink every now and then.
Did you get bombed in India? Did you get bombed in Bombay?
Get out.
No. Okay.
No. But I lost my train of thought.
The crime.
Oh yeah. So in Rishikesh, there's nothing like that. It's very peaceful. Kids are just running around by themselves.
Do they have pants on?
Some of them do.
Some of them do, but some of them don't,
Some
right?
of them do not.
Right.
Some of them don't have shoes.
Right. It's unreal over there. I mean, I've seen the documentaries on Netflix. I've seen the documentary known as Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah.
All right. And yeah, I mean, it's a crazy world, but out of all that chaos, you found inner peace. It's
Yeah.
unreal.
Well, Rishikesh wasn't as chaotic as, say, Mumbai or Delhi would be.
Okay.
Rishikesh is like a small town. It's like smaller than Clarksville.
But now you're able to bring that inner peace here to Clarksville.
Mhm.
And you're going to be doing that over at the Tree of Life Center.
Yes, I hope
Awesome.
to.
How can people contact you and find out some of the learnings? Because yoga is a big thing. I mean, people love going to classes. People love exercising. People love going to a place where they reach their inner zen or whatever.
Oh, and there's
Right.
hot yoga, sexy yoga. I mean, couples yoga.
Right.
Tons of it.
So how are you able to be different and than the other places around here while you're teaching over there at the Tree of Life Center?
So what's popular here is hot yoga,
Okay.
and
And what's hot yoga?
hot yoga is just a heated room, and it
It's like
brings
a
your
sauna.
yeah, and it helps you. Moist heat softens the tissues in the body,
Yeah.
so you're able to go into your stretches a lot deeper, and it makes you feel like you're working because you just sweat a ton.
And what do you wear? What do you wear? I mean, I see the yoga pants every time I go into Walmart. I see yoga pants. Is that what you're wearing when you're in when you're doing your yoga?
Here, yes. In India, no.
What do you wear in India?
In India, it's a lot more modest, so you'd wear looser clothing, no black, wear white or
But yeah, they're very
bright
racist over
color.
there. You can't wear white or black. Right. And so you're over here, Tree of Life Center. How can people contact you? What's the best way to sign up for one of your classes or become one of your clients?
As of right now, Facebook is the best way to contact me.
Right.
And the Tree of Life is something that's in motion, so
Right.
we haven't actually started just yet.
Yeah, you got to get that going.
Right,
You got to
yeah.
get that going. We need you
Absolutely.
leading the way here in Clarksville when it comes to real yoga.
Real yoga,
Mhm.
for
Okay.
sure.
Not this American brand.
Not trendy yoga.
Yeah,
And I'm glad that
awesome,
they're
really
here. Glad those options are here. But man, you went to the horse's mouth, if you will.
It's a
Okay.
good
Cow's mouth.
You went to the cow's mouth. You went to the cow's udder. Okay.
Right.
And you sucked on that
No,
teat.
they don't do that.
Yes,
either.
and you brought that inner peace here to
No.
Clarksville.
Utterly ridiculous.
Yeah.
Utterly ridiculous.
Cow's mouth.
Oh, but man, fantastic. All right, well, Magdalena, we're going to take a quick break here, but man.
I'm going to be giving an Irish yoga class on St. Patrick's Day. So
What's an Irish yoga class, Phil?
just drink it till you could fall into some kind of weird position.
That's right. yeah.
I think there should be some yoga
Really
pants
loose.
awareness.
Really loose.
One size does not fit all.
That's right. This is true.
Yep.
This is yoga.
Yeah, just drape them over a chair over there.
Sky, lovely. What do you got?
Well, we've got Tennessee to launch its 911 texting in 2017. In 2 years, Tennessee residents will have the option to text their emergencies to 911. Now, Tennessee Emergency Communications Board Executive Director Curtis Sutton said that texting will be included as part of a statewide upgrade of 911 communications expected in 2017. Now, Sutton says the new capabilities will help those who are deaf or hard of hearing, as well as people who may be unable or afraid to speak. Now, states are updating their 911 systems in response to a Federal Communications Commission order issued in August of 2014. The order, which requires all wireless carriers and text service providers to enable customers to send emergency text to dispatch centers that can accommodate them. Now, the order does not impose a 911 texting deadline on states, cities, or counties.
You know, you hear the replays of all the,
The calls.
the calls. Hey,
Yeah,
I need a
distress
ride.
calls.
This is gonna be so many people are gonna be using this
Yep.
because it's easier to text than to make a phone call. That's for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're gonna be careful with this. I like the fact that like he said
I
earlier.
like it a lot because if you're hiding in a closet,
Right.
if there's a domestic dispute,
If McDonald's runs out of chicken
Yeah.
nuggets and you don't want to embarrass the person at
No,
the
no,
drive-through
that's not.
counter,
But that's what people
Give
are
her
gonna be
my
using
nuggets.
this for.
No, they won't.
I'm telling you. Yes, Sky.
That's abuse of a system.
And-
it's gonna help a lot of people.
Yeah.
The
I think
problem's
it's
going
a
to
great
be
idea.
It's gonna help a
kids
lot of
with
people.
cell phones. Kids
Right.
with cell phones. That's going to be the problem.
I'm telling you, they're gonna be making their pranks, the whole bit. Oh, Ernesto's hot in his.
Oh,
What's
that's so
What's the name of the character?
Wilfred.
Wilfred. His Wilfred guy. That cost him $130.
That's good. Trick or treating will be toasty.
Which I mean, let me tell you, you could have got 15 of those in India. Okay?
Yeah.
You went to the wrong place, man.
Yeah,
With
you
a
can.
bidet.
Yes.
You got a brand new one for each year.
So true.
You should do yoga in that outfit, Ernesto.
Hot yoga.
Hot yoga.
Really
In
sweat.
his Wilfred costume.
Well, this segment of the show is brought to you by Privilege, where Clarksville proudly goes to dance. You can spend your Halloween night dancing at Privilege of Clarksville, and for more details, you can visit privilegevip.com.
All right, let's get ready for a break here. Ernesto, is Lacey out there yet? No, not yet. We got to start this B. Joe Padula Halloween costume contest.
Oh.
Say it again.
Clutter.
I can't hear you. I got headphones
Clutter,
on,
he
sir.
said, I think.
Clutter's in the waiting room.
Yeah.
I still don't understand what it says.
Samantha Clutter's in the waiting room.
Oh, Sammy.
Who's Clutter Cleanup?
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Clutter cleaning.
Clutter
Great.
Cleanup.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break here. We got some more local stories, like what, Sky?
We do. Fort Campbell lists its off-limits areas for military personnel.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be on that list.
No, you don't.
No way. It's a bad list. I wonder what you got to do to be on that list.
I'm sure there's a good reason it's on the bad list.
We'll talk about that when we get back.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, also, if you think that every young person has a smartphone, you're almost right.
Okay.
You're almost right. New survey is out on percentages. We'll get into that. Clarksville, your conversation continues when we get back. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
I don't know anything that song.
I do.
Temporary tattoo.
Everyone that I know
Thank you.
got
$100 off on a tattoo.
How much do you charge per hour?
$100
$100 an hour, so the first hour is free.
This is a great shirt.
I have this
I got
problem
for
with
Christmas 2
tattoos.
years ago.
Yeah, I do too. I love to do them. I love to get them.
Yeah.
careful, Joe.
I hate getting them. I'm such a wimp.
thank
I
you, sir.
feel like I keep getting more.
No mas.
They got our Instagram page. A lot
No
of,
mas.
most of the color work is mine.
What?
Me?
It's so hot and sweaty in this. I just want to say hi.
Your nose is gonna melt off. It's brandy actually.
I don't think Sky should drink. She almost face planted earlier.
No,
that was
No,
my
that was a
that was
case
my
right
fault.
there
That was
by the
bad.
door.
Oh, I
Well,
can't
that
wait.
was-
As soon as
that
it
was-
I can't wait to.
right here.
I can't wait.
That was funny though. You had to admit it.
Okay. Is it Rob
Yes, it's broadcast.
Broadcasting and recording.
You big dummy. You big dummy. I still want to know.
And no intro rate. Click at cbelightband.net. Restrictions may apply.
Escape from basic watchovers the ever changing.
Hey, my knee.
The best in live music, top 40 hip hop, rock and country at the city's hottest venues.
That's what it is.
Energy Social Venue, Cornhole and Horseshoe
Motherfuckers in there
Classes,
fast.
and 2 outdoor bars on the back deck. And all live music is followed by a DJ party. This is Tango's #1 party spot at 2551 Madison Street. The Sandbar, your local.
Oh, please stop. Don't. I'm already gonna cry. Just don't.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Your groove came true. Yes, it did.
Change. It's not a choice, it's an opportunity. The question is, do you let it happen or do you make it happen? At Daymar College, they believe you have the power to make the changes you want in your life. The question is, do you have the passion? They are here to help you gain the skills, knowledge, and tools you need to make those changes. To reignite your passion, classes start soon, so enroll now. Call 888-520-3415 or visit applydaymar.com today.
I heard that your dream came true. Yes, it gave you things I couldn't give to you.
This shit's going by slow.
That's how it goes because you want to get out and you know there ain't nothing after the show.
Well, there's something after the show. Nah, let them play.
Oh.
This is the classic one right here.
I remember having thrillers on beta.
Shit, it's like 6 minutes long. We can just...
Now I'll talk about the dead celebrities.
Hey, Chet Walter, 100% against the Mets.
Okay.
I told him no. Chet Walter.
Chet Walder.
And I told him no profanity.
Okay, good.
So if he plays that game, it's not my fault.
Yeah, take a break. Just don't leave us yet.
No, I'm not gonna leave you.
Where's Sky? Thank you, sir. Much obliged, sir.
Do we have a caller or something?
Yeah, he wants to bash the Mets.
He's got to be on hold.
Okay. Is he on hold?
No.
Thanks, Mark.
Is somebody just on the phone with him, or did they just pick up the phone and lay it down, or what? Alright.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Thriller. Can't even help myself from moving when the song's playing.
Oh yeah.
All right. So yeah, it's Michael Jackson Thriller, right?
Hey man, you know, for folks that are looking for something to do when Trick or Treat gets rained out tomorrow,
Right.
you know, you might want to remember the old Halloween party fallback. You know,
What's
have
that?
that impromptu Halloween party over at your house and just put on some tunes like this.
That's right.
and make the best of it, because it looks like, I mean, if Halloween was tonight, it'd be perfect for trick-or-treaters. Tomorrow night, it's looking like a washout.
Well, Forbes magazine has come out with its annual list of the top earning dead celebrities.
And this guy is on it.
This guy is number one.
Yeah.
Yep.
This guy, Michael Jackson, again, tops the list, earning over $115 million in the last year.
So who's second?
Elvis was next with $55 million.
Next.
With Peanuts creator Charles Schultz, third at $40 million.
Didn't see that coming.
No.
Do you
Schultz-
know that Charles Schultz, the creator of Peanuts,
Uh-huh.
trained here at Fort Campbell in World War II?
Oh,
No.
get out.
Yeah, 20th Armored Division. That was
Awesome.
that was the unit that was here at Fort Campbell in World War II, and he was a machine gun infantry squad leader. And there's a guy that had him riding on his tank with him. That's over at Fieldstone, which is the nursing home over here. The guy's name is Max Ernst. Really cool guy.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Well, Schultz could move up next year, Phil, if the new Peanuts movie
Yep.
coming out.
Oh man, and they had was it the John Guaraldi trio, I think, that did that famous
Vince Guaraldi.
Vince Guaraldi. There
Vince
you go.
Guaraldi. Yeah, Vince Guaraldi was a great jazz piano player. Cast Your Faith to the
Amazing.
Wind. Awesome.
That's like one of
Yeah.
my favorite songs.
Oh yeah.
Others on the list include Bob Marley, Elizabeth Taylor, John Lennon, and Joan Rivers.
How is John Lennon not in those top ones there? It's crazy.
Well, Yoko's still alive, and
Oh, well,
Probably
She
because
collected
Michael
them all?
Jackson
Way to ruin
owned.
it.
Probably because Michael Jackson owned the whole Beatles catalog.
isn't that unbelievable?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Unreal. Well, on the phone there, we got a caller that wants to talk about the New York Mets and the World Series.
Oh,
Yay!
Forget about it.
Haha.
I want to hear this.
Chad, are you there? How you doing, brother?
Hey.
I hear you pretty good. Now, I understand that you're a big Mets supporter and you're rooting for the Mets in this World Series. That's right, Chad. Okay, Chad. That's right, Chad. Wait, say that one more
He's got a
time.
blind date tomorrow. He
He's
said.
got a blind date.
You got a blind date, okay, and? Well, Chet, I mean, the Mets in the World Series. I want to focus on this for a minute, Chet. You got the Mets versus the Royals. Mets are down 2 games right now, okay, and they're going to Citi Field. You're from New York. What do you think? Do the Mets have a chance? All right.
Oh.
Okay, Chad. On a serious note, though, who wins tonight? Mets or Royals?
Ooh.
Are you going with the Mets, and why do you think that the Mets are going to win tonight? Okay, there he goes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Phil, you disagree.
I fully expect the Mets, just for pride's sake, not to pull the Cubs and get swept. I think that they can make it interesting starting tonight, because I would really like to see an interesting World Series, and I know the Mets are better than what they've shown the last 2 games.
Yes.
But
Well, that first game was great.
They
Yeah,
started
unfortunately
strong.
though, just like the Cubs were a bad matchup for the Mets pitching staff because
Right.
they're a bunch of free swinging big hitters.
Uh-huh.
The Mets are a really bad fit. Their pitching staff is a bad fit for the Kansas City Royals.
Oh.
But now they're back in New York. They got the fans behind them, and
Oh,
all kudos
yeah.
to the Kansas City Royals fans.
Yep.
These guys do not sit down the entire game. They're up there. They're cheering. Even when they went to 14 innings for 5.5 hours, they were loud. They were proud. They gave that team the extra oomph that was needed to win, and hopefully the people at Citi Field can do the same for the Mets team.
You know what? Here's a little aside right here. As a Cubs fan, I thought to myself, well, the curse wasn't in effect because the Mets swept us, and it really didn't require any curse. But then you got this guy named Daniel Murphy who hit 4 home runs against 1 in each game.
That's right.
And guess what the GOAT's name was? The GOAT who cursed the
goat?
Cubs in 1945.
What?
The GOAT's name was Murphy.
Murphy.
The GOAT's name was, and so it's still alive, it's still there.
So there's
and,
a goat out there cursing baseball teams?
yeah, the GOAT is still cursing the Chicago Cubs.
Well,
Yep.
Murphy had a rough night the other
on.
night. He went
Yeah.
2 for 7. He
Yeah.
didn't exactly live up to it.
Yeah,
No.
it's going to change. It's going to turn around in New York. I'll tell you what, the big problem is the Mets can win 3 in a row. How are you going to win one in Kansas City?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
That's
think
the problem.
Mhm.
I
All
think
right.
the Mets take 2 at home.
All
I
right,
hate giving them
that's
that
what
much
we need.
credit.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what you're gonna have to have.
Okay,
If you
well.
don't take 2, you're inevitably. I mean,
The
it's over.
unlucky goat, he dead. Alright? That's a long time ago.
He did, but his curse lives on.
The curse of the goat.
I keep telling Cubs fans, look, we need to sacrifice a goat on home plate or
This
in
is
the
the
pitcher's mound,
weirdest thing.
and just nail the carcass up there on the scoreboard.
You
And
didn't mean it. Happy Halloween,
There you go.
everybody.
yeah,
If
I
you think,
totally meant it.
If you think
Totally.
every young person has a smartphone, you're almost right. A new survey finds that 86% of people aged 18 to 29 have a smartphone. Now, while
Oh,
30
18 up and up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
while
can see
30 to 49, the crowd is close behind at 83%. Overall, they say that 68% of adults have a smartphone. Meanwhile, 92% of U.S. adults have a mobile phone or some sort of listening device. So, Bay, right? You don't have a phone, but you have what?
I got a tablet and an iPad.
And an iPod.
Ooh, it's a fancy iPod though. It's like a phone.
Right. Now, apparently, the smartphones are taking the place of other devices, like what Bay's talking about.
Like computers.
As only 19% have e-readers, whereas 32% of adults have one just a year ago. Now, in 2010, about 75% of people aged 18 to 29 owned an MP3 player, and now only 51% do.
You know, do you remember
Yeah,
that? Yeah, I mean, when the trend was for everything to get smaller, smaller phones. Now
It's
there's an
bigger.
iPad coming out that can serve as a phone. It's like 18 inches. It's an
The-
18-inch
Well, I can
screen.
explain
family.
that, Phil. I can explain that. Everything got smaller and smaller and smaller until cameras got advanced enough to where people could start looking at
And
themselves.
there you go.
And then
Yeah.
everything's getting bigger
Yeah.
and bigger and bigger, and then eventually.
So you're bigger. Your face
yeah,
is
I mean
bigger.
that's
Yeah, I don't want to watch the NFL on a 4-inch screen. I want an 18-inch screen.
There you go.
I want a 70-inch screen.
Well, you could be like Ernesto and have an 80-inch 4K.
Oh my God, he's got a teleporter device over there.
Sky, locally, what do you guys are ready for next break?
Well, we've got the Fort Campbell off-limit areas for military personnel. Now, as of October 10th of 2015, Fort Campbell has updated its list of off-limits establishments in Clarksville, Hopkinsville, Oak Grove, and surrounding areas. Now, these areas include specific businesses, bars, outdoor areas, and neighborhoods. Officials note that if the name of an establishment has been changed, the premises are still considered off-limits. Clarksville bars and clubs that are considered off-limits to military personnel include the City Restaurant Flavors with a Z, C-Rab, yeah, C-Rab, Social Club, and...
C-Ray Social Club.
Okay, it's a V, but C-Ray's Social Club, thank you, Phil, and the Red Zone. Now, military personnel observed in off-limits establishments are in violation of a lawful general order.
Phil, what does it take for a business to get on that anti-Fort Campbell list?
Boy, you really gotta have a reputation
Fights.
for messing with soldiers
Yep,
and
yeah.
or having a customer base that messes with soldiers. When I was a platoon sergeant, there were a couple of places in Hopkinsville that we got put off limits because what they did is they figured out that soldiers don't save receipts,
Right.
so they would let soldiers pay off a debt and then hit them with the debt again because they figured the soldier didn't, save the receipt.
Right.
Yeah.
And so they would call the company commander or the first sergeant. And we got wise to this after a couple incidents like this. We got them put off limits.
Oh, man,
Don't mess with soldiers.
that is rough.
How
Don't
about
mess with them.
how about those places that charge like 21% interest
Serious.
on?
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of those places, and they are not off limits. Soldiers, be careful.
Right. And soldiers, not only be careful, but be smart. Okay?
Yep.
No, and if you have a soldier or you know people, tell them 21% on a car interest is not a great deal.
No.
Yeah.
All right, on
And these
anything.
guys running payday advance, they're not running it as a charity.
Right.
Oh, no way. All right, well, this segment of the show is brought to you by Hops, Java, and Juice. Organic juices, amazing coffee blends of freshly made edibles, And now, local artist, music, and books. Right on Strawberry Alley. Hops Java and Juice is now serving you, Clarksville.
All right, we're going to go to a quick break here. We're going to bring Samantha Clutter in here.
All right.
She wants to talk about not only the cleaning business, she's got the clutter cleaning.
But she's passionate, too.
Very passionate, and she wants to talk about a kid that was shot here recently. Yeah, so we're going to be a philanthropist, and I wanted to ask her about cleaning, though, too.
Yeah.
I definitely want to ask about what's the dirtiest place she's ever cleaned, and how she did it.
You need help, too.
Because I'm proofing. I'm proofing. It's a hiring job.
What do you call it? It's an interview.
This is an interview. All right, Clarksville, don't go nowhere. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400A.
Aerosol.
Absolutely.
Long break.
All right.
5 o'clock and be short.
Traffic?
Not
Not yet.
I love got noise.
Oh, God.
You're going to have a seat right here. Good. Now you smell good. Nice job on that. Where's our other contestants at?
7151 and let us show you how to preserve the natural beauty of your property and at a price you can afford.
Excellent. Don't forget, wave to the camera. Live camera feed. See there you want. Sammy!
Hey, Joe. Hello. Love your hair.
So yeah, you're able to talk about some dirty places that you cleaned?
I don't want to out anybody.
You don't have to give addresses or names.
Just tell us what
Scenarios.
It was.
Yeah.
We do not want to harm your business, we want to increase it.
Yeah, like, oh, it was so nasty, but it was flawless afterwards.
And when people hear that, they go, okay, my place isn't that bad, I can call it.
I told them they should just burn it. Just tear it down and burn it. Just rebuild it. Instead of clean it, just rebuild it. But I got that linoleum. Friday, safe trick-or-treating Saturday night. Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I couldn't use the picture you sent, it wasn't a high enough res for the poster. Wasn't reading, so I had to go with the one that I used. It's alright, it's still a good picture of you.
I love this hair,
You know,
though.
I know, this is the one that you sent the picture, I needed the better one.
Neon. How do you get it to be neon and crazy colors and it's still so soft and edition?
Because I it every day, and then
Like
go
what? Like super lube? How do you do it? Like mine gets fuzzy.
argan oil.
Do the drapes match the
The carpet.
carpet?
Yeah.
The carpets match the drapes. You have it backwards.
Oh, sorry.
Either way it goes, you understood.
Yeah, I got it. Werewolf the one in.
Not that crap Phil
You know what
said.
helping my friend Matt?
Dude.
Yeah?
His girl,
Guests can't. They can request
Like
songs.
that.
They don't dictate
and
songs.
his mom was there. And something was said about the hair,
Oh my
and
God.
his mom said, you
Can I
know,
see him?
They don't have any. You're not gonna
Oh,
tell
I
what's
just said.
It was funny. I was trying to think of
You
the
guys
joke.
are just weird.
No, I'm just misunderstood.
Ernesto.
That's all.
Samantha,
Babe,
nice to meet you.
it's B-A-Y.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, mouse, dog.
Dog.
Wilford.
He's a pound puppy. Oh, you remember those?
I remember Pound
Or your
Puppies.
popple?
I got one somewhere. I think I still got one of them.
You got what? A pound puppy
yeah,
or popples?
No, Pound Puppy.
Popples are great because you can turn them inside out.
No, I don't got Pound Puppy. I don't have one of those.
Werewolves of London.
I like that movie. American Werewolf in London.
Sam, shut that door behind you. Thank you.
Ow.
Nah, you're good. You're good, Mark. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Werewolves of London. Some Warren Zevon.
Yeah,
Like last night.
this is one I always remember.
Werewolves of London again.
This is also the Kid Rock song that he remixed about Sweet Home Alabama.
That's right. Yeah, it's
Every
true.
time the chorus hits, I go, ow. Yeah.
Sweet Home Alabama. He's from Michigan though. Why did he do that song?
Sweet
Right? Isn't he from
Home
Michigan?
Yes, sir. Detroit kid.
Alabama. Okay, wait, what did Owen say? What did you say?
He's a faker.
Cause he's a big
Just,
faker.
just remember, listen, Kid Rock was a rap artist when he first came out.
Yeah.
He was, yep.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
work
gonna
out, so
paint
we
the
had to,
town red.
so we had to change it.
Paint your wife.
Got a mold to the money.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Logan County, West Virginia. West Virginia.
Mm.
Got a pretty mouth.
Speaking
Squeak like a
of,
pig, boy.
speaking of a trailer in every state,
That poor state has such a bad stigma.
it really does.
All
It's-
because of a movie.
It's like the Hills of Eyes or something.
It wasn't
was
even.
it?
It wasn't even Deliverance. It wasn't even
Deliverance.
filmed
Oh,
in
okay.
West Virginia. It was filmed in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Well, whenever you go into the woods, you just know that rednecks are gonna attack you and kill your family and throw your car in a ravine, and
Yeah.
Jay
Great.
Paris will find it.
Back to
I mean,
the story.
South has its all. We all have our own, bad reputations state by state.
Yeah.
You got Kentucky, no teeth, and then West Virginia, everybody's on their front porch with a banjo.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding,
Oh,
ding,
that's
ding.
a good
Alabama,
one.
they're rolling around in the mud.
Tennessee's got a decent one. No, Tennessee's got a.
We're good. We're the volunteer state. Hey, I'll kill 'em.
Well, we're the people that wear the raccoon.
Happy
hats.
Halloween.
I mean, I'll tell you. So yeah, this assistant prosecuting attorney, assistant prosecutor Chris White
Okay.
has been suspended indefinitely over what is being described as a bizarre incident.
Mm.
It was after several secretaries decorated the office for Halloween, and they discovered that White has arachnophobia.
Oh no.
Yes.
That's the worst way.
that
Good
would be
movie,
funny.
good movie.
Yeah, so apparently, White's fear of spiders is so severe that even the fake plastic ones
That is hilarious.
freak him out.
They covered his office in cobwebs.
I know people like that.
And
I
well,
know.
I'll tell you what, it freaked him out so badly that he pulled out a gun,
Oh.
That's right.
And now this is why everyone's armed.
started pulling the trigger.
This is when it becomes a bad thing.
Although the pistol had no clip in it, thank God.
Thank God.
It caused quite the scare for the secretaries,
You think?
and yes, White was suspended.
They jumped out like, Happy Halloween! He's like, ah!
Click, 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 click.
Tick, 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 tick,
If
tick.
it
You would've
moves,
all-
kill it.
Like you would have all been dead. They're like, wow,
Man.
that went well.
And,
Did you know he didn't like spiders?
and
No.
that's why when you scare somebody, you was always hitting off.
That's right,
I'm
that's
not
right.
scaring
Surprise!
anybody.
You know, there was one upset
Not
intern
doing
that
it.
was like, I know he hates spiders. Let's just decorate this place with spiders
You
all
know
over.
what? He would love if we decorated it with
They
spiders.
did it on purpose. One of the people
They
knew.
had to.
And everyone goes, oh, that's a great idea.
It's like the lawnmower guy today.
We'll do it on casual dress Fridays. But yeah, if you got some spider webs, you got some cleaning up to do. There's only one person to call in this city.
Spider webs.
That's Samantha Clutter of Clutter Cleaning. Welcome,
Yeah.
Samantha.
Hello.
How are you, Sam?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Last time you were on the show, it was December 2nd, 2014.
Wow.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I mean, you started up the Clutter Cleaning, okay, which is great. I love it, and I love your logo. It's you. It's cartoon you.
Yeah.
It's very inviting. But why? Why get into the cleaning business? Where did this stem from?
Well, I love cleaning. I absolutely.
You're so weird. You're so weird.
No, it's so appreciated. Just love it. Just love it. Don't question it.
Well, for somebody with OCD, it's therapeutic.
There you go.
Yeah.
The OCD cleaner. I like that. That's a good tagline.
There's dirt everywhere.
Very. I started it about late January, early February of this year, and it was after I was just completely fed up with working 4 jobs to make ends meet.
Right.
Yeah.
You were done working for other people, and you want to start doing something
Yeah.
for yourself.
For
Yes,
sure.
especially since a lot of people were turning me down because of the tattoos, the piercings, and the hair.
Right. You do have a very eccentric look to you. I mean, look at your hair.
I
There's
think
green.
she's
There's
colorful
blue.
and festive.
She looks so good, right?
I mean, you're a
Right.
beautiful woman. Don't get me wrong, okay? But
Totally.
you get the green, you get the blue, you got two of your bottom lips are pierced, right? Your eye, there's something in it. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, but she's amazing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's
Yeah.
gorgeous. But yeah, I mean, you go to like your corporate environment and setting, you don't see that.
Well, if you go to a job interview, I can imagine.
Right.
Like, they're going to have to change your hair color. You're going to have to take
Yes.
everything that makes you out of your face.
And you're like, no.
Yeah.
Yes, the only job actually that would take me was Kmart, and Kmart
And
was.
Kmart, you know it.
Yeah, Kmart takes anyone. That's right. It's true.
But we appreciate that.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, way to be open-minded.
Yeah, Kmart. If you want to be a sponsor, we're down with that. We're down with that. But so anyway, you're like, okay, I just need to do what I do best, and that's take care of my OCD and clean.
Yeah, and
Alright.
like I said, it's therapeutic. So I mean, at the end of the day, I felt good because somebody who may not be able to get around to cleaning their house,
Mhm.
it's just tasking for them, especially if they're really really busy.
Right.
So I feel good by being able to provide the service of making their house look clean, so that when they come home,
Oh, yeah.
they have nothing to worry about.
And it improves the quality of their life to have that clean space when they get back, because they're
Yes.
working constantly and they just don't have time to do it.
Can't wait to
Yes.
hire you. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. I got crap everywhere.
Oh,
I'm not even done moving in.
it'll be
It's
the
been
worst
2
place.
months.
It'll be the worst place you've ever cleaned.
What is the worst place that you ever cleaned? You walk in. What do you see?
Oh, what's the worst mess? Yeah.
Well,
Dirty diapers. I mean,
Dead animals.
actually, yes.
Oh. Oh.
for dead animals.
But it wasn't because this person specifically just had dead animals laying around.
Right.
They had 3 dogs, and with the 3 dogs that they had, they shed a lot.
Yes.
For the record, she said shed.
Yeah,
she
she
said
did.
shed.
She did.
That's right. They didn't poo a lot. Right.
And one of their fur babies died,
Oh, okay, so one of the dogs died.
and
Oh my God.
yeah, they're
A
in
fur
such
baby.
they're in such a depressed state that they told me that the dog was there for about a week.
Blech.
Oh
Blech.
God.
Oh no.
They just didn't want to leave the dog side, so
Oh, God.
I spent
well, no,
14
they just-
hours in that home,
Uh-huh.
cleaning it from
Traumatized,
top to bottom.
How do you clean a dead dog house?
How do I clean a what?
Well, first you bury it.
Yeah, I mean, how do you pick it up?
Then
By
you
its
sweep.
tail? I mean,
Well, I mean, the dog was gone by the time I got there,
Yeah, you
but
were
you could
gone.
still smell the
Thank God for that.
existence.
yes, the existence.
Of death there. The
yeah,
death loomed in the house.
Do
of
you
the
have
prior
Febreze?
fur baby, yes.
Yeah. Do you just walk in
Oh, I
spraying
guess. Oh, I
Lysol as
guess.
soon as you walk in?
Febreze is a bunch of liars. That
Yeah,
doesn't
you can
work
still
like the
smell it.
commercials where they're sitting there and they hide like litter boxes under the table.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You've got to
No,
clean.
no,
You
no,
can't
no.
just cover it.
That or
You've
my
got to
nose.
clean it.
No.
My nose is superior.
Okay.
What are some of the things that you say someone who hires a cleaner? What's some of the tips that people need to know before you enter? What should they do?
They need to clean.
Okay, I mean, but they're hiring you to clean. But what do you expect when you walk in?
Expect?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing really I can expect because each home is different. So
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, do they
walk
call
in with
you?
an open mind. They call me.
And do they fill you in on the situation beforehand? Like,
Yes, I will
hey,
absolutely not.
here's my
clean
life
someone's home
story.
It's like a
without
general meeting with the
looking at it.
soldiers. Okay, we're gonna go into attack. You're
Here's my
trying
life story. It's gonna be really bad when you get here. There's boxes everywhere, dead cats. I mean, it's just really, it's gonna be really, really bad. So
The
let's,
enemy has
let's get a
surrounded
quote.
the living room with.
You don't have expectations, so you're not crushed every other time.
Okay.
So you go in there, and how do you charge though? I mean, how does it work? Does it work
If
per
it's
room?
deep cleaning, if it's deep cleaning, it's hourly.
What is
Okay.
deep cleaning? Is that like in cabinets and
Yes,
floors and
it's
ceilings?
in the nooks and crannies. That means to get down in the baseboards.
Do
the
people still say
walls.
nooks and crannies?
So what is it called when you like sort through like drawers and if they've just got a closet that's floor to ceiling full of mess? That's deep, huh?
That's just part of organizing.
Okay.
And then if they have a deep cleaning that they want, then the organizing is also involved.
Awesome.
So, I mean, deep cleaning is the only thing that is the most pricey.
Oh,
within
I
my
imagine.
services.
It's probably
Yeah,
like
for
the
sure.
tops of ceiling fans.
I've got one closet in my house that I just throw everything in. Every time I move, there's stuff that does not get put away. It gets thrown in the closet because I just don't have a place for it. I have one. I have one closet.
That's every
And I
closet in
had
my
that.
house.
I had
Oh
that
no.
I can only imagine what the closet looks like.
Now, what
I
about
got a
bathrooms?
mattress in
Let's
there.
talk about bathrooms here.
Yes.
Okay. Well, first things
Oh,
first. Have you ever
gross.
heard of a place having carpet in the bathroom?
Yes.
Isn't
I've
that so
actually
weird?
I've seen an old house with carpet in the
Oh,
bathroom.
good. There's pee splatter
Yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah, it's pea carpet.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
so,
I can't imagine.
so what do you do? What are you doing?
Well, before my carpet cleaner broke, I would go in there and deep clean it. But now that I don't have those.
So you got all the tools. You got the carpet cleaner stuff. You got everything that you need to do. Is there any job that's too big for you?
No.
No.
No, there's not.
Without pause, there is not.
No.
All right, we're going to test that theory in about 2 weeks at my place. Okay.
Deal.
I got steps too, 23 up and 23 down.
Are they carpeted?
Yes, the steps are
Do you
carpeted.
think
Aw.
Joe still gets pissed and counts every
Yes.
step every
Time.
time
I'm
he goes
sure he
over?
does. He
time.
gets so grumpy
Oh, it
too.
was
He's probably
great.
like,
The
1,
week
2,
he moved
3.
in there, we learned more about these 23 steps than anything. And
It's
now
the worst. Try bringing
Yeah.
a washer and dryer up there. On
Or a
23
date.
steps.
A
Or a
date
date.
gives up halfway.
Yeah,
That's
she's like, ah.
I had too much time to think about this.
I go, but no, but you're on step 14. You're halfway there.
As a Harley Davidson
I
comes
got
down the
heels
street.
on
yeah.
this side. Come here. Oh, get out of
my
town.
new place has 4.
4.
4.
Okay, Owen.
Samantha, what's the best way for people to reach you? Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah, go to her Facebook page. All the links are on the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. Pinned to the
Excellent.
top is today's promotional poster. You'll see Samantha's beautiful picture there. Her links are there. I mean, she's a little eccentric, but man, she's OCD.
She's
Okay?
a great cleaner.
This is the one that you want to get the job that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
All right? And you know what I love about it too?
Hmm.
Guess what? She's legal. She's a legal citizen.
Oh,
Very
get
good.
out.
Okay? Right, Faye? You know what I mean?
She has the papers.
Okay, she's a legal citizen. She's here.
She's got her
All
papers.
right, she doesn't have to worry about if Trump gets elected. Okay, she's here. She's
Not
happy.
going anywhere.
All right, and I like that about you. All right.
Not hanging out in front of Home Depot.
Yeah. That's a yes. Right.
Yeah, that's
Sky locally. What do you guys are
All right, well, we've got one frightful night to offer safe trick-or-treating on Saturday. Now, the Clarksville Parks and Rec Department will host this year's One Frightful Night, also known as the Fright on Franklin, on Saturday, October 21st from 3 to 6 p.m. Now, One Frightful Night is a free family-friendly event featuring a safe trick-or-treating, costume contests, and much more in historic downtown. You can visit trick-or-treat stations that are provided by the local businesses throughout the lower parking lot of City Hall. Treats will vary from candy to small toys, all right. You can show off your costume on the Stage Fright stage, which is located at the upper parking lot of City Hall. Prizes will be awarded for best costume in each age group and best group. You can try your hand at Halloween games at the Roxy, Binks, and Rogate's Boutique to win treats. Also, Mildred and Mabel will have an interactive I Spy window. The event will go on rain or shine. However, should the weather become extreme, the event will be canceled for the safety of the vendors and guests, and there will not be a rain date for this event. So, tomorrow, Saturday, the 31st, from 3 to 6. But they're saying rain's coming in after 6.
All right.
So it should be good.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, kids who go down there on Franklin, this is a great opportunity to not only just go out and have a good time, a safe good time, but
Get
you
your
get
candy early.
you get to meet other families with other kids. This is a great opportunity to network and grow this community. Just don't knock on the people's doors that live down there. Just don't do it.
No, I don't.
Don't do it.
Pretend no one is.
It's rude. It's rude. I had someone standing in my doorway the other day.
You
Go,
don't
hey.
know anyone lives
I go,
there.
hey, how you doing? I go, doing pretty good. And he's still standing there.
Trick or treat.
Yeah, I'm like, do you mind if I get through? He goes, oh, I didn't know somebody lived here. Yeah, people live down there.
You don't know.
Okay, people live there.
There's no signs.
Motorcycle guy at 3 in the morning. People live down there.
It's alright. We dig ya. Now this segment of the show is brought to you by No Regrets Tattoo Studio, the Clarksville and Fort Campbell destination for your body art.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, yes, Greg Parves will be joining us. We're going to be talking about the
Saw Greg come in.
Halloween costume contest
Ooh,
tomorrow night at O'Connor's.
wow.
Yeah, a lot of grand prizes to be had for those who dress up. There'll be a pretty good DJ over there. DJ Yates will be on the mix. All right. Plus, I got this awesome MC.
They do?
Yeah, they got this great
Yeah,
MC.
I heard he's not from around here.
No, he's not from around here.
Not from around these parts.
He's from West Virginia.
I heard he was an impersonator, a Jeff Padula impersonator.
Well, we got that costume contest coming up soon too. Waiting on Laura Kay to get here with the prizes.
Awesome.
We got Walt outside.
Yeah.
Waiting on Lacey Caroline.
Oh.
Yeah, we got our 2 finalists for the B. Joe Padula Halloween costume contest. Where we're gonna ask. Look at it.
Oh my God! It's a baby Padula.
Oh my God.
Somebody brought in a baby Padula.
It's amazing. Laura Kay's out there.
Oh my God.
How does Grandma that's in the world?
Get
She's gonna be joining us in a bit. All right, don't go nowhere.
Oh, he needs
Clarksville.
a chain, a baby chain.
Oh, here, I'll give him mine. Your story continues when we get back with the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Traffic.
Nice job, Sammy.
Look, it's still streaming.
Can you fall again? Hey, he's gonna do the traffic, so we're gonna give him.
Okay.
They shut that door for me.
Yeah.
It's time now for a traffic update here on WJZM Radio, brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group. Traffic moving around smoothly. In Clarksville, we do have one hit and run, with no injuries reported on Fort Campbell Boulevard. Be on the lookout for that. As well as your usual afternoon slow spots, including Wilma Rudolph and New Providence Boulevards, Fort Campbell traffic on 41A and the intersection of Madison Street and MLK Boulevard. All usually slow this time of day. Slow down, stay alert, and have a safe ride home on this Friday afternoon. As always, this traffic update is brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group, Clarksville's insurance experts since 1972.
Let's face it, life is busy, and sometimes help is needed. And the team at A Plus Realty is at your side. A Plus is a leader in home buying, renting, and property management. Looking to buy a home?
So how long have you been working here?
Looking to rent or
Oh,
lease?
me?
A Plus.
Probably like a year now.
Make a return on your investment. A
Something
Plus.
about that.
Since 2005, Clarksville's real estate leader
Why is
has
that?
been there for the civilian and the service member alike. Meet the
I
A
think
Plus
I've only
Realty
seen you
family right in the
in
heart of
the
downtown
ad
at
since
124 Franklin Street and
February,
online at
right?
aplusrealtyclarksville.com.
February?
For a stress-free realty experience, go see Bill and Kelly Kelly at A Plus Realty. Clarksville, Fort
I think I've been on there for a year.
Save thousands at Jerry Matthews Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Clarksville on the river. We're out to beat it.
I don't ever remember seeing you in December.
2014 Ram 1500 demo in Grand Gulf. All remaining 2014s must go. $6,000 off the MSRP on a new Charger or new Grand Cherokee demo. New Cherokee.
Oh.
Oh my God, did you just go back in time?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Trying to think.
Was it before Valentine's Day? After Valentine's Day? I think it was like, I think it had been around February is when I started seeing the ads with you and a different face involved. Because that's when,
Well, I had a beard. I just had a beard, but I shaved. I shaved it.
Quiz advertising, commercials, largest and largest running indoor advertising.
Could have sworn it was like around February time
We
frame.
guarantee the
Probably.
customers will read your ad.
Most likely.
You can say that.
Still when it was relatively cold. Anyway, how you liking it so far?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
It's fun. You know, something to do.
How'd you hear about it? How'd you come across
When I walked at Cloud9 downtown.
You used to work there?
Yeah,
How long?
I was a kid there. When it first opened, I was there for the first 3 years. And then Randy bought it. And then he moved me to the Gilmore. I'm the cook down there at the Gilmore.
Huh. Do you know Buzz?
Buzz? I see how he looks.
You remember watching Alice in Wonderland? The two fat twin boys?
Yeah.
Buzz looks like a real version of one of the twins.
What color is his car?
He owns a black Chevy SUV, I believe.
Because he comes out to the Gilmore, doesn't he?
He owns the Sandbar. He used to own Tropical, whatever it was, back years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, I think I do. I know a lot of big people.
Alright. We got some from you.
You gonna pass me one?
Absolutely.
I'm glad
One
you
baby
get this.
shows up. Everybody loses it.
I'm good on that. I'm not trying to touch it. Thank you, sir. Boom.
Hey, Joe.
Yes, sir.
As a long shot, but can you do a Captain America live or no?
When do you do it? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we'll know 2 to 3.
I can be there. We can record it and then upload it.
Movie.
I'll come on down. I'll be there. At the Wilmo, yeah. I'll be there.
Yeah.
It's a good picture too.
And
Good
then-
picture there.
Yeah.
My favorite scene from The Wizard of Oz.
It's the best.
All right, guys, enjoy. That picture, the one they got out there. Now, what is that a relation? Or
I'll make sure you get a copy of it.
Who is that?
That's Laura Kay of the Tilted Kilt. That's her grandson.
Adorable.
Isn't that great?
Cute.
Man, it's hard to believe that's her grandson. She doesn't look that old at all.
Eddie, can you text me the?
Go ahead, Eddie, text
Well,
The ingredients, the flavors here. There's another spoon.
Guy.
What? That's awesome.
What's going on this segment?
All right.
Joe, that's cotton candy. Here's
This one's cotton candy.
This one actually says any size.
Beautiful.
So you can hand them out. If you need more, just let me know.
Can we do them as giveaways?
Yeah.
For
yeah,
contest? Yeah.
Yeah, anything you want to do.
That'll work.
Cookie butter, French almond macaron, and cotton candy.
I will call you.
I think this one cookie, but
I will
I'll
call
not
you.
hold my breath.
Or you want me to text you or
Huh?
text you or call
Just
you?
don't call me, you'll win.
Oh, I love it. I love
It's good to see you.
Did you get one?
What ice
They're
cream?
brand new ones. Cookie butter, French almond macaron, and cotton candy.
it. All right, here we go.
that's what I think you do. I think I do.
Yo, what's going on? Yeah, Greg Parps, come on in. Come on in, brother.
Come on,
Come on in.
Greg. He's in the party. There's a party in the
Hold on.
studio.
I got a brain freeze going
It's
on.
okay.
Berry Bear dropped off frozen yogurt. So good, but I ate it too fast.
French almond macaron.
Macaroon. And what is it? The other one, cookie butter?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Greg, have a seat in the black chair there. Mark
Okay.
Owens is going to spin that microphone
Okay.
around for you.
I got Janice here too.
Come on.
Nobody gets babies.
You gotta.
What's the key to get rid of the brain freeze? Is it pushing the eyeballs in?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, does that work?
You took my microphone.
Right. There we go. That's better. Berry Bear, man, fantastic. They got Captain America going on at their store on Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. That's next to Mulligan.
All right.
Yeah, love me some Berry Bear. Yeah, they got some great frozen yogurt, great ice cream, amazing flavors that they make right there in their studio. Not their studio, their shop.
The studio.
Yeah, they got a studio.
He does. He is. He's a scientist.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But yeah, joining the studio currently right now we got Samantha Clutter still in house. And she cleans houses, commercial properties, the whole bit. There's no job that's too big for her, she says.
Or she's
But man, yeah, cleaning up dead animal residue. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Now, do you have like a continuity service or something? Is it like where you do like $75 or something dollars a week, where you come in every week and just straighten everything up, do a once over after a deep cleaning?
After the deep cleaning, it's just based on.
I need help like on a regular basis.
Well, the prices usually drop dramatically, like by at least 50% to about 65% in deep cleaning.
Okay.
So, depending on what kind of home that you live in, like apartment, regular family
two-story
style.
house.
Listen.
But
Why,
only
why
for
don't you get
sure.
her information? You guys
Okay.
talk about this off air, all
I'm
right?
just saying that's gonna be
Please,
a lot of business.
you're wasting our time. All right, you talk to her if you got questions. Okay, contact Samantha Clutter.
Okay.
All right, Sky.
I just had a question.
Give me the wine. You're done drinking. You're done drinking. Let me tell you something. If you want to go have a good time tomorrow night, speaking of drinking, man, O'Connor's is the place to be. They got a Halloween costume contest,
Yeah.
the 8th annual Halloween costume contest over there at Tylertown Road, right off of Exit 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the owner and operator of O'Connor's Irish Pub, Greg Pogs. Yes.
Thank you guys.
How you
Thank you.
doing?
Thank you.
And joining you is
I've got,
Janice.
yes, I've got Janice with me here too. She's helping to make us a little more aware in the community and
Yes.
getting out there and stuff. A lot of stuff going on. This is one of those weekends. I was just thinking about it. It's good if you're young and if you're good if you're old. So,
Right.
you know, if you're kind of in between, we've got two options for you. The one you talked about, O'Connor's.
Yes.
And
Oh,
then we
yeah.
also have privilege. We've got a DJ coming in here, DJ AJ.
DJ AJ.
He's DJ'd in Germany, Atlanta, and now we're gonna get him at Privilege.
Such a
So,
cool guy too. I got to meet him last
Yep,
week.
yep.
What a great
He
dude.
came in, helped out a little bit, so yeah, we're really excited to have him. And now that we got Janice joining the team for us here,
Yeah,
she's
Janice.
got her own business, so I'll tell you, she can do a little plug for that too.
Go for it, Janice.
Hi everybody, I've got Innovation Events Planning, and I'm going to be bringing a lot of great events to the area. And working
All right.
together with Greg, we're going to really make some things happen at O'Connor's.
Good.
Right.
Good, because it's growing. City's growing. Okay,
Yeah.
and with that we need events to grow with it too. And I'm looking forward for tomorrow's Halloween costume contest.
That'll be awesome.
All right,
Awesome.
you got DJ Yates on the mix, Joe Padula on the microphone, but
That's right.
I mean, throughout the 8 years of this, what's some of the most extreme costumes? Does everyone go sexy? Is that what it is now? Sexy nurse, sexy firefighter, sexy Donald Trump.
We have people with green hair, blue hair.
Yeah.
That come in.
Sexy,
this is
sexy
every day.
right?
And but I'll tell you what, this gal, it's the cleaning gal. I'll tell
Right.
you what, I need to get a card because you talk about deep cleaning.
Right.
We'll see how good she is, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna get
Test
the
her out.
O'Connor's test.
Right.
Oh,
And,
wow.
But yeah, we're definitely looking forward to the whole thing and the event and stuff that's going on.
I love
And, but the most memorable, I
Yeah.
think that I have to say, when I think about it all, you get the themes. You get people coming in the 70s, the 80s, so they'll come in groups or whatever. Yes, there's the sexy stuff.
Right.
And that sometimes hits the top three, but it doesn't dominate. There's always that innovative and things like that. Obviously, the zombie thing's been
Oh,
out
yes.
there now a couple years, so
yeah?
we'll see.
Bill
about this.
Cosby's a big costume this year too. It's Bill Cosby walking around with a drink and he hands it to everyone. Have you seen this one?
No.
It's unbelievable.
There you go. We'll have
Caitlyn-
to watch out for that guy.
Watch out for that costume.
I will.
Caitlyn Jenner's another big costume this year.
Okay.
There's also, I saw on your Facebook page, there's a group of people that are going there as Back to the Future characters.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Yes,
Cool.
that should be pretty cool.
Yes.
I'm telling you, if you want to go to a place where you get to be entertained and have a good time and dress up and go party,
Wow.
and you can win prizes.
Yes.
What's some of the prizes you guys are giving away tomorrow? at O'Connor's for the
we're,
best costume?
we're going to stick with cash, and then we're going to throw some other stuff in there too. So that's
Cash
what
is
we're
king.
gonna- Yeah, that's right. Everybody's throwing it out there. So, yeah, come on, have a good time. I mean, you still have time to take the kids out, get the babysitter, and
Right.
come on out. So no
Oh, yeah.
excuses, right?
What time you guys start up tomorrow at O'Connor's for the costume?
We'll probably have sign-ups around 10.
Okay.
We'll start at around 11-ish,
right.
something like
Let
that.
everyone get a
So,
few,
yeah.
confident
Right.
drinks in them.
Get your spirits up. So
Get
you know.
your spirits up.
I'll tell you what. In here today, it looks like we're gonna have the contest because there's not just the Joe Padula stuff walking around.
Right.
We got apes and everything else going on.
Yeah, I mean, we got Phil Gray, Phil the Ape Gray, okay?
Yes.
Ernesto is dressed up as Wilfred, okay? In the lobby's a party out there. We got the Joe Padula finalists that are outside. We're going to be interviewing them in a bit as Joe Padula, so I look forward to this. Oh, Lacey brought some goodie bags, too.
All right.
Look at her, she's an elf, Joe Padula.
She's Link.
She's Link. Link. That's
Oh,
right.
you're
Link.
welcome.
That's right. Link.
The
Of
Legend
course.
of Zelda.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
She's so great.
You know, I say it every time I come though. You gotta have a bigger parking lot. You know, this is
I
just
know, we have
getting
so many
really
people
something.
in.
You guys got
Have you seen it out there?
Unbelievable.
We need valet. We need
Yeah.
valet. Yeah, absolutely. But Sky, locally, what do you got as we get ready for our next break here?
Well, we've got a spooky special that scares up free bus rides. On Thursday, October 29th, 14 art students from Clarksville Academy shared some of their scariest artistic talents by painting up the Clarksville Transit System Spooky Special bus. It's now ready to roam the streets of Clarksville, and if you dare, you can ride the Spooky Special for free on Friday, October 30th, and Halloween Saturday, October 31st. Now, Friday, the Spooky Special will be at the Clarksville Academy before traveling the routes of Tinytown Road, Cunningham Loop, Madison Street, and Governor Square Mall. And on Halloween, the routes of Fort Campbell, Cunningham Loop, Peaches Mill Road, Hilldale, Madison Street, Gateway Medical Center, and the Governor Square Mall will be frightened by the Spooky Special.
Yeah, maybe. I'll tell you what, though, those kids did a great job of painting that bus.
It's pretty awesome.
Like,
Great
I-
idea.
I like that too. You know, it gets the kids involved,
Yes.
the city involved. It's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of the artists, I mean, I don't know their criteria, it's low standard, but the front of the bus looks fantastic.
Well, the good news is that Tinytown Road on Friday, that route's going to take you by O'Connor's. And
Oh.
on Saturday, Governor Square Mall's going to take you right by Village.
Wow, look at that.
If you want to hop on the spooky bus.
Yeah, and listen, if you don't want to dress up and go out and party, privilege.
Right.
Right? I mean, you don't have to be in costume.
Yeah, that likes it.
Go to a privilege, go have a good time. State-of-the-art sound system, great lights over there too, and you got DJ AJ on the spin.
That's right.
You know, somebody actually came up to me and goes, DJ AJ, is that
Is
Chief
that our,
AJ?
is it our AJ?
I go, no, I don't think it's
all right.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
All right, well, this segment of the show is brought to you by the Tilted Kilt of Clarksville.
Ah.
And for updated events, specials, and promotions, you can visit tiltedkiltclarksville.com.
Yeah, speaking of which, we got our Tilted Kilt presents the To Be Joe Padula.
She brought baby Joe Padula.
I know.
He's so cute.
That kid might win.
We gotta put him in the photos.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Does he smoke cigars?
We'll see.
No?
I don't think so. It's not accurate.
Laura K, does he want a cigar? No? Okay.
Let him chew on it.
Yeah, yeah.
He could just chew on it.
Yeah, it's like a nipple.
It'll be
It's
fine,
good.
right? That's not bad.
All right.
He loves it. Look at him. He loves it.
He loves it. Mikey, he loves it.
Oh.
All right.
We gotta take a look at Phil and Phil.
Let's
can-
not monkey around. Let's have a good last hour here.
Okay.
He
Oh, wow.
He reminds me of James Belushi in the movie Trading Places. Remember?
Something about the eyes reminds me of me.
Okay, I
It
guess so.
No, it's like Planet of the Apes.
Man, it's definitely a party today. It's a Halloween episode on the Joe Padula Show, where talk radio meets live music. And live music today, Steve Means.
Oh, so good.
So good.
It's a good show.
He's like if Justin Bieber, actually was good people. Jay Duncan in studio.
What's up, Jay Duncan?
What's up, Jay?
Jay
Clarksville, don't go nowhere. Your conversation continues when we get back. Here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Man, you got 3 cars out in the lot that are blocking the rest of them.
Okay.
Whoever's in the grass out here. Blue
Oh,
car,
yeah.
black car.
Me. I'll take a look.
blue- Black truck.
I'll take a look.
That's me.
Just move forward a little bit so we can get got more people coming in.
Nice.
All right.
Wow.
I think we're gonna take off.
Yeah, I gotta- I
Can we
gotta
do
take off.
pictures? Can we do
Okay,
pictures?
we'll do pics. All right.
Okay.
All right, I got to take off because I got a granddaughter
We got
waiting
work
on
to
me.
do. It's okay.
I just want to fart.
Yeah, let's do our picks with your mask, please.
Okay, book.
I'm pissed, man. I texted one of my friends to show me the horse
VIP.com for a high-energy night of dancing or an intimate after-hours gathering. Your weekend begins at Privilege, right off exit 4 in That's what they do at Clarksville.
It's always so warm in here.
Yeah, imagine all the people that came. Nice link outfit.
Thanks. I'm glad you know who it is. I'm
Yeah,
not Pam.
I love Zelda.
Really?
Every Zelda game that ever came out, I played.
Except for Windmaker, because that one stinks.
Well, I played and I beat
Oh, I
that.
played it. I was just like,
You
this
know what I'm
kinda
saying?
sucks. I'm like, why does the storyline not make sense? All the other storylines have any of that. I was like,
It was something
don't
new.
change my ocarina of time without asking.
That's how it go. That's how really good. I like the last ones that they had on the GameCube, Twilight Princess. Yeah, that one, I love that one. I can't wait for the new one.
Alright, good.
Joe.
Oh, you too. Good to see you. How
You
doing?
too. Give me a hug. Sorry I couldn't be Joe. I had to be late.
Nah, that's alright. That's alright.
Okay. There's no being the baby though. I mean, I was just like.
Look.
Hey.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, good. All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Absolutely.
I've got the dates.
Are you taking off? Can you hang out on air a little bit more, or?
I mean, if you want me to, I'll
Yeah,
I'd like to.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Yeah, here. Have a seat right here, please. All right. Thanks, Janice.
We got ice cream and candy.
All right. Lacey and Walt are going to be there. Laura Kay's going to sit next to you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Kit Kat, what a.
You didn't get a cure. I got two of them.
Sorry.
You're good.
Oh yeah.
Can't be breaking out Kit Kats.
Here.
What's that? Right here.
Koozie.
Oh, koozie.
Yeah.
Cozy koozies.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
I got one on my water bottle. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to slide this mic to you. We're going to give you this one.
Headphones for him.
Awesome.
Yep, right here. There we go. Please pass that along to Walt.
My earrings make mine.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Can I play the Monster Mash?
Yes.
And if Laura can come in. Yeah, sure. Play the Monster Mash. Sure. Doesn't matter at this point anyway.
Where do you want her to? Over there by Sky?
Laura's going to have a seat here.
What are you on about? What do you mean doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter at this point.
Keep up. Here, wait a minute. I thought I had some tissues.
No, not yet.
I'll go get you some Kleenex now.
Hey,
You get out of here right
Joe.
now. John, I'm just gonna be in and out.
Steve said 5:45 he's gonna show up.
Savannah says me like, what are you
Hang
doing?
it. All right. Yeah.
You got my baby.
If not, it's Halloween.
That's right.
Take a picture of this. Will you take one across? Sorry.
Tell them don't worry about it.
There you go.
Tell them don't worry about it. Yeah.
Wait, one from over here. Over here. From over there. By the door. It's like I swear I got the microphone in there.
All right, here we go.
Got chocolate in my mouth.
Yo, Halloween. Yeah, we're playing this crap. Good to welcome back. It's crap music right
I
now.
love this song.
Oh, come on. What are we in third grade?
I grew up with this song. and
This
the
is like
cartoon
third grade
specials.
music.
I like third grade.
Whatever.
It was a good grade.
Well, it was a
the
good
best
grade.
of times. It was the worst.
Tale of Two Cities, 1-0.
Oh, get out.
Joe Padula Show, WJZM, more than every day. Talk radio meets live music, maybe. But yes, we got back in studio. Dizzy of Blood Inc. Dizzy, great to see you again.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure, Joe. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, good times, good times. And yes, we're about to start our Tilted Kilt Presents
Oh.
To Be Joe Padula Halloween Costume Contest. Yeah! All right, our two finalists. One is dressed as a video game superstar, Link, Joe Padula. But yeah, she'll be answering all questions as Joe Padula. Lacey Caroline, how are you, Lacey?
Lacey.
I'm good.
Good.
Absolutely.
Okay, it started.
Okay.
Let's start.
Game on.
All right, and also competing in this contest will be yes, a young man who is a leader amongst his peers, and I got a chance to see him every Sunday at the one church. Ladies and gentlemen, Walt Joe Padula. Walt, how are you?
Good to see you, Joe. Absolutely.
Okay, there you go.
Bada bing.
Hey, Walt, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Now,
All right.
also in
Hey.
studio is Laura Kay.
Hello.
And Laura, you brought the little baby Joe Padula.
Absolutely,
Look at him. He hates me, by the way.
He does not.
I started holding him and he cried and peed.
He was woken out, that's why he cried. I don't
No.
know about the peeing.
Alright.
Maybe he heard you talking earlier about.
Pooping, right, yes.
No, you're talking about peeing.
You're
Yeah,
just so
peeing.
loud. You scared it out of him.
No, look at him. He's staring at me like, who is this guy? But no, he looks fantastic. You got him dressed up just like me, and what an honor. But Laura, we got some prizes to give away from the Tilted Kilt here
We
today.
do. So I just want to stop by really quickly and drop the prizes off for our winners. So we have one of our brand new 2016 Tilted Kilt calendars.
Yeah.
We have a Tilted Kilt
yeah.
t-shirt and some $25 worth of Kilt cash.
There you go.
And along those lines, really quickly, the girls, several of them are dressed up today. They will be dressed up tomorrow in costume, so you know to go by and see what different costumes they have on other than their normal kilt costumes.
Is there a theme? Is there any?
No, they all do their own thing this year.
Okay.
We did some themes last year, but they're all kind of doing their own thing, so it's going to be fun and nice and different. And then
Sexy.
also, we have kids trick or treating all day long,
Right.
till probably about 5 or 6 is normally. We have candy for the kids tomorrow, and then any of the adults that stop by in costume get to spin the famous Tilted Kilt prize wheel.
Aha.
And we'll have some late night drink specials too on, I think we have $1.50 long necks and $3, maybe $5 Jägermeister. So
Okay.
come on by the Kilt tomorrow when you're out doing your Halloween festivities.
Yeah, it looks like that. A good time. And adding to today's prizes, Dizzy, you got a little surprise for our winner here today.
Yeah, the first place prize. Should we do 2 categories? Maybe best male, best female.
Yes, I think we can do that. Yes,
Let's do that.
I like that, Dizzy.
So best male
Uh-huh.
wins $150 towards a tattoo.
I think that would
love
cover
blooding
this
tattoo.
whole guy's body.
We could do a bodysuit
Yeah.
on him for sure.
Baby Padula, sleeves everywhere.
And same goes to the best female dressed. First place, $150. Come see us, book an appointment. $150 on us.
That's pretty good. Let me tell you, you get a good start with that $150 at Love Blood Inc.
Oh yeah.
Compliments of Dizzy. Thank you, sir. That's
Awesome.
fantastic.
Dizzy.
All right, but here we go. We're about to do some. It's a combination of Halloween trivia and Joe Padula trivia for the To Be Joe Padula Halloween Costume Contest. You guys ready?
To be or not to be.
Okay, here we go. Oh yeah.
I like the music.
First of all, voted
Good
the
job, Lance.
scariest Halloween music of all, right here.
Sounds like X-Files.
Yes.
Aliens are pretty scary.
I have a panic attack every time it starts.
That's that Michael Myers, ain't it?
Yes, that's right. That is that Michael Myers.
I can't hide upstairs. He'll find me there, and there's no way out.
And the floor is covered in butter.
Oh my god.
Well, little baby Joe Padula, you're not the only one that peed here. It's okay. All right, Lizzie, you're up first. Lacey, you're up first.
Lizzie.
Sorry, I combined Dizzy with Lacey.
One being now. It's fine.
All right, Lacey.
Send it.
Your Halloween trivia question is: name 5 iconic Universal monsters. I'll give you an example.
You can do it.
Okay,
Okay.
such as the Mummy. Name 4 others.
Okay.
You can do it.
Okay. The blob. Does the blob count?
Yes.
Nope.
Universal monsters. Come on. Which one has got at least 17 movies made by it?
Oh, wait, Dracula?
Okay, Dracula is one of them. Yes, very good.
You got a lot of clues here. Come on.
What, Frankenstein?
Frankenstein, yes, correct.
Ding.
Now you already got the Mummy, since that was given to you.
Come on.
2 more.
Come on.
What's another monster?
Classic monster.
Oh, wait, the werewolf guy.
Okay, the werewolf guy, we'll
Ding,
accept
ding,
that.
ding, ding,
Wolfman
ding.
was what we were looking for.
Ding, 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 ding.
And then
Got one more. This one's a tough one. Hopefully you watched Monster Squad.
Oh man, that was great. Monster Squad was awesome. It's on Netflix,
Walt
if you haven't seen
for
it.
the Steel.
This is a bummer. I don't know this one either.
All right. We were looking for, yes, the Creature of the Lagoon.
Oh.
Yeah, the creature
Nah,
of
I
the
wasn't-
black lagoon
wasn't
fish
gonna
man
get that
guy.
one.
Yeah, you were looking for Fishman guy.
Oh.
The Black Lagoon.
Yeah, the creature from
I was
the black
about
lagoon.
I was about to try and steal back and say the clown guy.
Oh,
that gave
that
me
guy's
nightmares.
scary.
That guy's
That's
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
We all
no-go.
float down here, Billy.
All right. Walt, here's your Halloween question.
Alrighty.
This is your chance to collapse on her lack of knowledge. All right, here we go. Johnny Depp's big screen debut was in what famous horror movie franchise?
Franchise.
Yep, they made a whole bunch of these.
Yep.
Oh.
Was it Nightmare on Elm Street?
It is Nightmare on Elm Street. Very good. Nice job.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Walt's on the board. 1 point for Walt.
All right.
All right. In the category of Joe Padula. Lacey Padula, are you ready?
Oh, jeez.
And Joe Padula voice, please.
Okay.
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 Okay. What is Joe Padula's favorite baseball team? Again,
Oh,
what
come on.
is Joe Padula's favorite baseball team?
The Mets.
Could you be more specific?
The New York Mets.
Hey, all right, Lacey's on the board.
I was very afraid for you.
It might be the Royals after this game.
Oh,
Bandwagon.
I doubt it.
All right. Walter, you ready for your Joe Padula question?
Absolutely.
All right, there you go. What branch of service did Joe Padula serve in while in the military?
The U.S. Army.
Yes, very good, very good. All right.
Okay.
Does he get an extra points question?
No, but
If he's a listener, he'll get it. If you were Rakkasan for a strike.
Rakkasan's or strike.
Definitely a strike.
There you go, very good.
Oh, man.
No points awarded, but he gets pat on the back.
You get about it, we'll hug you.
All right. Absolutely. All right, so the score is 2-1. Lacey, this is Halloween.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Who was the main villain in Friday the 13th?
Freddy Krueger. No?
I am sorry, that
Wait,
is
no,
wrong.
no, wait.
I'm sorry, that is
Oh,
wrong.
it was Jason,
Oh,
right?
don't say it. It's too late. Okay.
Oh.
She said it.
Hey, how old is she though? That was before her time, right?
No.
Wait, what movie was it?
They got new ones.
Yeah, they got new ones.
Okay,
They
okay.
got new ones.
What?
Laura, they got new ones.
Okay,
Right.
fine.
Laura's sticking up for you.
This is so funny. If you're watching the video, he's got like Bud Light Fozzie
Waka waka. Bud Light Fozzie Bear.
What are you, a mouse?
In my defense, we weren't allowed to celebrate Halloween growing up,
Oh,
so
okay.
I never got to watch any of the movies.
Homeschooled?
Sorry.
No.
No.
Catching up now.
Yeah, right.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna like marathon all of them at once in one night.
Yeah, and you're not really tall, so trick or treating's not.
You won't sleep for like a month if you do that.
Walt,
Yes.
you could really take the lead here.
Alrighty.
Halloween. Steven Spielberg directed what ghost film in which a little girl is sucked into a TV?
Oh, bummer.
Oh, bummer.
Darn.
Again, how old
Well,
is he?
I'm actually 16 years old. I was born in '98. So
Okay.
this is probably before me.
This
No,
might be.
maybe-
He's got a deep voice for a 16-year-old, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I
Yeah,
Absolutely.
16, my voice was like this. Hey, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I saw pictures.
Excuse me.
Okay.
It's very deep, man.
Well, bummer. Is there a phone a friend option?
Yes, you can ask one person in the studio.
Really? You know what?
All the
You
old
going with
people
Dizzy
raise
of
their
Love Blood
hands.
Inc?
Excuse me?
Going with Dizzy?
Sure.
Dizzy of Love Blood Inc.
I'm gonna have to go with Poltergeist.
Do you trust him?
Yeah, I'll trust him.
Are you sure about that? You might want to phone another
You know,
friend.
Bummer. You're putting me under the gun here.
I'm old, okay?
No, I'll go with it. Yes, I will trust him. I will trust him.
He's gonna go with experience.
Well, I'm glad you stuck to your guns. And yes, it was Poltergeist.
Alrighty.
Very good.
Yeah, those are the one I knew.
Thank you.
All right. Lacey?
Yes.
Lacey Padula.
Hello. Yes.
Tell me you were married. I shouldn't say that.
It's more like your little sister. Heard that one.
Name a profession Joe Padula had prior to joining the service
Oh,
while he was in New York and New Jersey.
Had a couple.
Wait a minute.
Name one profession Joe Padula had.
Hey.
I know you were in a union,
Okay?
and I know you were in the Teamsters.
Okay?
So I'm gonna say, construction.
Well, we'll accept that you said Teamsters. Yes, union worker. Very good.
Okay, yay.
Very good.
Woo! Man,
All right.
truly listens.
All right.
Walt, Joe Padula question.
Alrighty.
Joe Padula was also a stand-up comic for 10 years in New York. What was his stage name?
You'd think it's not appropriate for radio.
It is not.
You can
Oh,
phone
it
a
is.
friend if you want again.
You know, I feel like that's cheating.
Yes, it is.
It is. You know what? I'll let her have this one. So, Comedian, absolutely.
No, good guess. Though. Good guess. No.
It is DJ, absolutely.
Okay.
No, it was Joe Padouchebag. It was.
Had to look good on a marquee building.
Absolutely.
It's, you only get to play a few pull-ups, right? All right. Well, we got a couple more questions here. Lacey, you have to get this to catch up.
Okay.
Halloween-wise, what is the name of the original film in which a killer good guy doll goes on a killing rampage?
Oh, I know this one.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, let me think, because I jumped into the last one too fast. Chucky.
That's.
Is that your final answer?
Chucky?
Are you asking for the name
Chucky.
of the character, the name of the character, or the name of the film?
Wait, the name of the.
What is the name of the film?
Oh.
Oh yeah. Think hard.
You got the character's
Oh,
name.
man.
Think really hard.
You can phone a friend since Walt did.
Okay, I wanna phone a friend.
Ask Laura of the Tilted Kilt so we can say her name for promotions.
Okay, what's the question?
Oh.
Sorry, man, I might have been on my phone.
What is the name of the original film in which a killer good guy doll named Chucky goes on a killing rampage?
What's the name of the original film?
What's the name of the movie?
Oh, I thought the film was just called Chucky.
Chucky.
All right.
Wait, can we
Wait,
Outside Steel?
wait, let me think.
Hey?
Tell me one more time.
Child's Play.
That's what it was called the whole
Child's
time?
Play.
Yeah.
Now,
And Chelsea
Walt,
too,
Yes.
and
if you get this,
Child's Play.
you secure victory.
Alrighty.
What is the famous sea monster that terrorized the quiet town of Amity Island?
Darn. Where is that even at?
I don't know.
You don't.
I think it's up northeast.
Next to
Amity, New
But
York.
I think it's in Maine.
Oh, yeah, and Nernesto.
Yes,
Nernesto to the
Nernesto.
west.
Well, darn. Is this like an upstate thing that people know there?
This is a
No.
movie that is worldwide.
And movie. Ah, darn. You know what?
These are hard
Where
questions.
people were afraid to go back into the water.
Back into the water.
That was a hint.
Is it the water monster?
Ooh, very good. I never even heard of that movie.
I don't think that's a movie. That's not
Jaws.
Yes.
Jaws,
Oh,
Alright.
I always thought that was like.
No, that's
I thought that was a Jersey Shore movie.
No, that's
That's the
fist
Jersey
pumping with
Turnpike.
yeah, that's fist pumping with Mike did.
Yeah, right. That's the situation.
That's the situation, right?
Yo, Jaws.
Forget about it.
Life.
All right, last round. Lacey, here we go. What famous holiday, well-known holiday, is Joe Padula born on? It's a huge holiday for the bars.
Oh,
Your
come on.
answer, please.
You had like a birthday week leading up to this thing.
St. Patty's Day.
You don't sound very confident in that answer.
I mean, I'm sure the bars enjoy Easter, but I don't think it's that big of a day for them.
Oh, only if you're Catholic.
Your final answer.
Absolutely.
You're going with St. Patrick's Day?
Oh.
Well, you're correct. St. Patrick's Day. Very good. March 17th, 1991.
What does it say about me? I know more about Joe Padula than I do Halloween.
19. All right, here we go. Here you go. If Walt, if you get this, you secure victory.
Alrighty.
Joe Padula. In the category of. When Joe Padula was in the Army, in the Strike Brigade, what was his job title?
Was it anything along the lines of a radio operator?
You're getting close.
Radio technician?
I'll tell you what. We're going to go to the judges. We'll accept it. Combat correspondent. Yes,
All
very
right,
good.
all right.
Very good. Our winner, ladies and gentlemen, Walt Padula. Very good job.
Thank you.
And then, Walt, not only do you walk away here with Tilted Kilt prizes, I mean, you get Tilted Kilt cash, you get the calendar with some amazing people inside this calendar. You also get some, you get some merch too. But Lacey, you also get a parting prize as well, because the both of you get, some dizzy dollars from Love Blooding.
He's just got to wait till he turns 18.
Yeah, that's right.
Bummer.
But I'll tell you what, that's a great gift to give away at Halloween trick or
It
treat.
is.
Just give
It
to
is.
the
Yeah, absolutely. Just the kids. Just the kids.
He's like, there's rules.
Thank you.
I love it.
Your parent cannot sign for you.
That's right. I love it. Fantastic. But we got to go to a quick break here. Steve Means is going to be joining us when we get back.
Oh, yeah.
But Lacey, always a pleasure to see you.
Of course, thanks for having me, Joe.
You rock, no doubt. But we're going to be hanging at the Gilroy in just a moment.
Yep.
You'll be there too.
Absolutely.
All right, Walt, you're going to come hang in with us,
I'm
right?
gonna have to. We'll have to see, but hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to call his mom.
Before 10 o'clock.
Yeah, my mom.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Absolutely.
We're proud of your brother,
Absolutely.
and we're proud of what you guys do over at Warren Church. You guys are great.
Absolutely. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Laura, you're amazing.
Oh, yes.
Thank
You're
you.
amazing. How do you look? How do you stay looking so young?
You know,
Success.
What's the secret?
The tilted kilt.
The tilted kilt is the secret.
I work
That's
out
it.
all the time.
Yeah. But go check out Lauren.
Eat healthy.
Go to the Tilted Kilt today and tomorrow for Halloween. See the ladies over there that are dressed up. Man.
That's right. Bring the kids by trick or treating during the day.
Right. And little baby Joe Padula. Good to see you again.
He's going by the kilt now for some photo ops with
He
the
looks
girls.
like Sweet Pea from Popeye, doesn't he? Yeah. Nice job. Oh, he likes that microphone.
Say bye.
Yeah, he's got a.
Hey.
Yeah, he's doing.
Bye-bye.
Say absolutely.
Yeah, I tried.
He tried. All right. We're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, yes, live music. Dizzy, you got to take off or you can stick around?
I think I better get back to work.
Thank you so much for coming in today.
Anytime, Joe. It's a pleasure meeting all of you. Thank you so much. Everybody, on behalf of Love Blood Ink Tattoo, we love you guys. Thanks.
All right. There he is. Dizzy. NT. All right. All right, we got to get out of here. We got to take a quick break. Be right back. Steve Means, live music. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
We got 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. I'm cutting CD. I'm cutting Fallout.
Yeah. We got one
I'm
break.
cutting No Egrets because he's here.
He needs some headphones.
All right.
Wait a minute, let me take one before he cries, and then we'll see if he'll do
I'm
headphones.
cutting Fallout.
Cash, look at Lala. Look.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, papers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are made for
Just pop him around his head. Do it. Quick.
Cash.
This is it. Hey.
Yeah.
Alright, so you. I'm out of here, y'all. Danny's the
Yeah, I've been trained. Apparently, I pushed 2 buttons.
Oh.
That's all it takes.
Joe.
All right, let's do some picks.
Alrighty.
Screaming, you.
You just said you gotta take pictures once you leave.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Joe, 1 minute.
Okay.
That way. We got Duncan show coming up at 5:58.
Okay.
Friday night lights.
Take pictures with us.
Can I go first?
Yes.
So we can leave?
Hey.
Hop's Job and Juice is locally owned downtown and provides exactly what the flourishing city was needing. They even have it for a ice cream. You can have 100 Strawberry Alley and experience the latest in food, beverages, and so much more.
Is that what you've been doing?
If you've had any problems with the Joe Padula Show and its content, please don't make a contact.
Now we must stand out there.
It's always breathing too heavy in there. This. Alright.
Do one.
Did you do Travis today?
Come by. That's what we'll do. Absolutely.
You're getting ready to be tagged and killed in photos.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. I love it. I love it.
What you doing, man?
Steve, come on in. Come on in. Yes. Yeah, grab the guitar. Yeah. Stick around. All right.
Where you want me at, baby?
Have a seat right here. Right here is good.
This is the song I wanted the whole time. I know.
And yeah, have a seat. Have a seat. Enjoy. Yeah.
Grab it.
absolutely.
Just grab it. It's all about grabbing.
Danny, have a seat. Have a seat. All right, here we go.
I remember this video.
Yo, gonna reach out and grab you.
This is Danny's favorite song.
This is Bill Cosby theme song.
Ah.
Gonna reach out and grab you.
Grab
Here, have this drink. Or,
This song would be stuck in my head as a child. Now I feel like that's really weird.
Yeah, it is now. Yes, now.
have some pudding pop. The way Bay says it, that's very creepy.
Yep.
Have some pudding. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM, where talk radio meets live music. And yes, joining us in studio once again. I'll tell you what. The last time you were here, Steve, was in
Incredible.
November.
In November.
Yeah, it was November of 2014. But welcome back, Steve
Great
Mean.
to be back.
Yes.
What's up? Hello,
How you
hello.
doing, brother?
Doing great, man. How are y'all?
I mean, a Nashville pop artist. You got so many good things going on. I was listening to your stuff on the SoundCloud today.
Yep.
Fantastic. And I was watching your videos on YouTube.
Very good.
Yeah.
Who's the performer that you're performing with all the time on YouTube?
That's a girl, Allison Belts. She's a singer-songwriter out of Nashville.
You guys are great.
Yeah, we just decided to do kind of a couple duet-type videos.
Right.
And I just cut a couple more by myself.
Speaking of videos,
Solo.
Danny, can you grab my phone? I think I left it on the thing.
You're taking pictures.
Yeah, thank you. And then join us back in, please. But yes, Steve, I mean, you got the Gilroy tonight,
Yes,
right?
sir.
And I mean, I love it that you come up from Nashville, you bring that professional sound up here. What's some of the things that you like about performing outside of Nashville, such as like Clarksville?
Yeah, it's just, I was lucky to find a spot like the Gilroy where it's just filled with good people
Right.
that enjoy live music, people that are there to just have a good time.
And the staff up there is really awesome too.
Oh, the staff is
I dig
great.
them. Such
I
a
mean,
family.
beautiful inside and out.
Right.
Male and female.
Yep.
Okay.
Beautiful staff.
I'll tell you what.
Pretty boys, lots of pretty boys.
Uh-huh.
You got a pretty mouth. But we're going to get into a live song from Steve in just a moment. He's going to be playing the Gilroy tonight. We're going to be heading over there after the show. But before we do, Sky, headlining news. What do you got?
Well, although it was almost universally planned, the CNBC Republican debate earned its cable channel their highest ratings ever, as 14 million viewers tuned in. Still, it was the lowest rated of the three Republican debates so far. Previously, the CNBC's most watched program was the Salt Lake City Winter Olympics in February of 2002, which attracted 3.9 million viewers.
Yeah. Magdalena Moore back in the studio. Mags. Is that your nickname, Mags?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mags. Did you watch the debates at all?
No.
When you were in India, are they talking about Donald Trump at all? Steve, check this out. Magdalena, she's a yoga artist here, and she went to India to get training, and she's bringing it back here to Clarksville.
I like that.
Like she went to the cow's udder to get the milk and bring
Right.
it here.
Straight to it.
Yeah.
Straight to the teat.
So, are they talking about Donald Trump and stuff like that in India? I mean, were you up to date with any news over there?
No, one thing that I noticed on Facebook was everybody was like, don't take away my guns. And I had to ask around, like, what's going on in America? I don't even know.
Oh yeah, they're taking away our guns. You didn't? Oh yeah.
No,
when you went to India,
was
as
there
soon as you
another
left,
shooting?
they took away all of our guns. It's amazing.
Gone.
Yeah. I'm looking for it now.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on.
All right, well, very, very big news. China is to end its one-child policy. Now, state media is reporting that couples will be allowed to have 2 children, ending a policy that started back in 1980.
Man.
Well, they've got a massive aging population problem that's going on. So
Yeah.
Over
yeah.
50% is
It's good. That's all.
retirement age.
That's perfect. That's all we need is more Chinese people. This is great. I can't wait for it. You know, I'm actually all for this.
I know what you can't wait for is Billy Joel will sing the national anthem before Game 3 of the World Series tonight.
Yeah.
That might be good news for the Kansas City Royals. This will be Joel's 3rd time singing the anthem at a Mets World Series game, and they're 0-2 so far.
Yeah. It's a Mets need to win. Steve, you're a big Mets fan, right?
I'm actually pulling for the Royals this
What's the matter?
go around.
Why would you do that?
It's alright.
I
Did
don't know.
we really invite him on the show today? Did we do this?
Did I just say that out loud? Was that
Is it?
Royals.
All
No,
right.
you're not
I
alone.
rock
Just-
these Mets colors all day long.
That's what I asked. I'm like, oh, I guess he's rooting for the Mets. He's wearing blue and orange.
Okay, you would assume, but no. All right, a Dynamic Airways Boeing 767 engine caught fire as a plane was taking off from Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport in Florida yesterday. Now, passengers quickly evacuated using emergency slides, but 15 people were injured, one with serious burns, although none of the injuries were life-threatening, as it was mainly bumps, bruises, and sprains.
I'll tell you what, those slides look like a good time. You know what I mean?
This is too many
those
planes catching on fire stories for me.
Yeah, it seems to be an ongoing trend here with the planes. And Danny, I mean, say you're in that plane, okay? Say there's fire on the engine. Do you pull out that phone immediately and start recording?
Yes. Absolutely not. Like,
I'm one of those people that would. I'd be like, there's so many views.
No,
Periscope.
there is
You got
no way.
hearts,
I'm
people are
definitely
crying.
But I think
trying to see how I'm going to live
Right.
and who has to be thrown under the bus for me to do so.
But I thank God for these people because now we get to see the videos of the
Great
people.
footage.
It's great footage.
Of their last moments.
Of their last moments.
Oh no, those were very sad videos.
Those are the worst ones.
Oh,
the
right.
German plane, the Luftwaffe.
Yeah, that was really bad. Moving forward, this is the weekend. We return to standard time, and that means that on Sunday morning we turn our clocks back 1 hour. Spring forward and fall back. So it means you'll get an extra hour of sleep or Halloween partying, but it also means that it'll get dark outside 1 hour earlier.
You know, we're in the minority of the world with setting the clock back and forward.
Yeah, we're the only ones that do that. I'm pretty positive.
Well, not the only ones. You got a couple out there, very negative. But yeah, I mean, there's in India. Is this a concern at all? Do you know?
No.
No, it's not a concern. No.
They have no concern with time.
They have no concern with anything.
No.
They have Indian time.
They have
They're
Indian
like,
time.
oh, Shanti, Shanti. We'll just get there whenever we get
That's right. That's right.
Now I'm hungry.
Inshallah, God willing, cow willing.
There we go. Well, Democratic presidential hopeful Bernie Sanders announced his support for removing marijuana from a list of drugs outlawed by the federal government. Outlawed.
Yeah, there you
The
go.
move would follow that of Colorado, Washington, and Snoop Dogg.
There you go.
Because he's a politician or a state in this list here.
National level, Steve Means. Do you think that the U.S. will ever become, or within, I guess, maybe our lifetime, a coast-to-coast recreational, legally marijuana use?
Federally.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I see it happening.
When do you think it's going to happen here in Tennessee, though?
It's going to be a great country.
Within 10 years.
Within 10 years?
Yep.
But I still think it might be like alcohol. You might not have it in our
of course.
area of the, like
Dry states?
Yeah.
Dry counties? Right.
Mhm.
Ah, very, very wise of you.
Isn't he so wise?
So wise. Sky actually said, we were talking about you earlier. Sky goes, he's like the Black Jesus.
Yeah, he's like a big black Jesus. You know, because we take this ride to the Gilroy, give him a ride to work, after the show, and he always has these one-liners that just open my whole field of perception.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Don't you know Jesus
you
was
know
black,
what?
though, Sky?
Yeah,
Right.
that's a
It's
really
true.
great way to think about life, babe. That just makes me feel better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, well, Headlining News is brought to you by Daymar College in
Speaking of getting high.
Clarksville. And for more about Daymar and their events, you can visit daymarcollege.edu.
All right, I'm ready for some live music.
Yes.
And, man, not too many people do it better than Steve Means. So, Steve, I mean, you got a show tonight at the Gilroy. I love watching you over there. You're such a great performer.
Oh, yeah.
You're able to create beats with your electronic devices and maintain those beats.
Yep.
And it's a one-man show, but
It's a looping thing. That's great.
you got so many things going on. What is that all that called?
Yeah, it's just called looping. You're just kind of recording layers on top of layers, and it just kind
Live.
of makes the acoustic show a little more exciting. Yeah, and it's all
Yeah.
done live, real time, in front
I
of your
love it.
face.
In front of the face.
In front of that face.
In front of the face.
We live in an age where there's no such thing as real time.
That's right.
Right?
And right in front of our face. It's going to be a great performer. Glad to have you back in the studio, brother. And we're going to go
Pleasure.
party
Love
at the
being here.
Gilroy afterwards. And SteveMeans.com. Go check it out. Go like him on Facebook. Follow him on Twitter, Instagram, the whole bit. Here he is. Without further ado, Steve Means.
Thank you, thank you. This is a new song called These Miles. Packing up a suitcase, back out of town, stack of hotel keys, I gotta throw out. I live in a routine, and I got it down. Running, running, running around. It's gonna take one hell of a woman to get me off this road. I can only dream about her smile. So wherever you are, I'm sorry in advance. 'Cause I've only known one thing: 4 wheels, no strings, and these are my
Steve Means. Fantastic.
Thanks, sir.
See more of that at the Gilroy tonight. We got to wrap it up here. It's the top of the hour. Because, yeah, man, what a week of radio. Halloween's
Party.
tomorrow.
What a party in the studio today, man.
Yeah, it's too much. All right.
The Monster Mash.
Too much fun. Too much
Not an
fun.
open seat.
No. Playing the Monster Mash.
Third grade stuff.
Third
grade.
Am I right? I mean, playing the Monster Mash.
Third grade.
You're trying to have a pretty edgy show, and he's playing Monster
Right.
Mash.
I like Monster Mash.
It was a good choice.
He played it for me.
Stop blessing his heart. Doesn't help. I'll tell you what, Magdalena Moore, nice job today.
Yeah,
Thank
great
you for
job.
having me.
Impressive story.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
cool.
Nice job. Also, speaking of absolutely, our contestants, Lacey, nice job. She'll be at the Gilroy too. But Walt, our winner of the Joe Padula contest.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, thank you to Lacey for the gift bags with candy.
So cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So cool.
That's sweet.
So cool.
She was trying to bribe us.
Yeah.
Good man.
Greg Parbs, okay, good people. Janice, no doubt about it. They got the O'Connor's Halloween costume contest. All right, Dizzy coming in here today. Samantha Clutter of Clutter Cleaning, fantastic. All right, plus on top of it, we got Ernesto. All right, Sky Bay.
Dog Nesto.
Chief AJ, hope you feel good. All right, yeah.
Aussie Bear.
Mark Owens, we need the Mets to win these 2 games. We got this. We got this. All right, we'll see you next week. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Fun.
All right, let's go take some pics. Get out of here.
Negative Nancy's.
Shit.
So I can high five Mark Owens. Mark Owens!
High five, everyone.
Good job, buddy. I mean, practice.